we are live. NashvilleLou live back on the air with The Sims 3. October 3rd, 2024. I'm your host, Lou Pickney. Planning on about 3 hours with this broadcast. With The Sims 3, we'll also have some Twitchy Tides games coming up, and to that end, you can type !play in chat to get in for Twitchy Tides. Hello, Dan Asker. Dan, the first one in. Hello, Chucky. Hello, Silent One. Greetings and welcome, everybody. Thursday late evenings, U.S. time, get a little bit complicated for me during American football season. Starting to get to be a bit of a challenge from a scheduling standpoint, so while I've had a lot of fun going into the night with The Sims 3 today, for some of you it's into the night. This is, of course, being a game people around the world love. Just like Twitchy Tides. !play is all you have to do. Type that in chat and you're in. If you have a Wax wallet, you have a chance you can get all sorts of different fish. And what you see here on stream with Twitchy Tides is just part of a much larger game that continues to grow. Tell you what, Hot Paragon has done something truly special with Twitchy Tides. Not just the game itself, but for all of the whole Wax gaming community, and particularly people in the Wax gaming community that live stream. So it's been tremendously beneficial for me. There's a big help in me getting above the 1,000 follower mark here on Twitch. So greatly appreciated. And great stuff continues to come. More and more with that. Hello, Prince Paradox. Hey there, Chucky. Yeah, I'm doing great. Can't complain. Looking forward to playing some of The Sims 3 here with you. That screen cap I used for the slate, that was from the gift-giving party from the end of the last episode, where invited a variety of people, including an alien. I didn't create this character. This is an alien named Crypto. Not a joke. This game came out in 2009, and there were updates through 2013, 2014, so I mean, it's not the maybe that was one of the mods had that as a name that it came up with. Anyway, so they're holding a giant cobbler on a plate, because with this gift-giving party, everybody brought desserts, as it turned out. We'll bring the slate down. Get ready to dive into it. I don't know how much longer we're going to have with Kenyon. He's already hit the end of his meter sometime before as far as his life. You get to it 90 days. And there are all sorts of ways you can mod it, which is part of the beauty and long-term appeal of The Sims 3. Modding has made this game so much better. They play so much smoother. Far fewer problems. I mean, the problems still exist. They're just error traps to catch them and mods to make it just a more fun experience. Playing some on Tuesday night with AEW Fight Forever. That game would be so much fun if you could mod just a few things. I mean, think about how EA continues to sell downloadable content for The Sims 3, and this game came out 15 years ago. They're still making money on it, rightly so. Obviously, The Sims 4 is a newer game. There are some people that love The Sims 4. To me, it's a lifeless dollhouse compared to The Sims 3. Plus, I already bought this, or not all of this, but 3 of the expansion packs that I'd actually forgotten I had with this. It was only by chance that I decided to go ahead and give The Sims 3 a shot as a live streaming experience. Hello, Bo Reddington. Greetings and welcome, NashvilleLou live, !play get you in for Twitchy Tides. But I drastically underestimated the fun factor, especially with the pets. That pets expansion pack. With the latest addition to the household here, for the dogs that had been here died of old age. I got Max. Max is a youngster. Male puppy that will go to adult status in 2 days. Got Snowy, adult cat, ages up to elder in 11 days. Fred the cat, ages up from adult to elder in 6. You got Kenyon, 93 days. Hello, Naznara. Hello, Viperzar. Hello, Notorious Ninja. Hello, hello. Greetings and welcome, everybody. NashvilleLou live with The Sims 3. I'm planning on going about 3 hours with this. I'll have to do some stuff with... Again, it's American football season for me, so between NFL draft stuff and games tonight, college games tonight, etc., does make things a bit complicated. So, anyway, I'm saying you got Kenyon asleep. Kenyon is the son of Sid Stone, who is my original character in episode 1. His cobbler was a hit there at the gift-giving party, the Snowflake Day party. Pillow fight with Marvin Henson. Oh, that would be kind of odd. Why would you a pillow fight with your nephew who you know never talk to? An odd one to have pop up. Teach Marvin how to drive. Sadly, Marvin's father, Moises, died. I don't know how he died. The game wouldn't tell me. I was looking in the family tree and was just shocked to find that Moises had turned into a black and white photo. He and Martha had 3 kids, and Marvin was very young, so I can see what that actually would be on the list as far as... I mean, not that Martha couldn't teach, or that Kenyon would be a better teacher or whatever, just it's interesting that that would pop up. Little things like that in this game, like, wow, it's... I don't know if that was intentional nuance or what, but it certainly seemed to fit the circumstances. Ironically, talking about Martha was trained to drive by Sid after Sid died. Sid's ghost showed up. Joking about, like, getting pulled over by the cops, only having your learner's permit, saying, oh, no, my dad's here with me. But it's a ghost and the cop can't see it. Anyway, so you got Kenyon. Alana is a bit younger, although she's about to become an older. One more day until she ages up. They got 4 kids. Darlene, who's playing the guitar. She already got her lifetime wish, master the arts. Wants to learn painting and guitar skill to master level of both. Then Vanessa, the second of 4, who's feasting on some baked angel food cake. Or about to. It's sitting out there. Or maybe she's in the other room. Like, all those spaces were full. She's hanging out in there having a private show, private concert. Then Jasper's the third of the 4. There's Jasper over there. Spending a little time with Fred the cat. Trevor is the youngest of the 4. Be taken from crib. Now, Alana, both her and Kenyon, their parenting skills leave something to be desired. Hello, Nadu6. Greetings and welcome, everybody. NashvilleLou live with The Sims 3. We'll have Twitchy Tides coming up if you want to get in on it. All you have to do is type !play in chat. Winner gets a Warsaken foil prime card and an item from the NashvilleLou collection that you can use in the fun new game Meta Battler. I'm hoping Meta Battler will get its game title added here to Twitch sometime soon. I know the guys have been working on it. Makes a big difference when you can identify the game you're playing. From what I've found. It's a little bit more of a hassle now for me to make clips because I have to do it their way as far as using the live broadcast VOD. You can't make a clip out of a highlight and have the game match to it anymore. Anyway, not the end of the world. But just think that's different now with Twitch. Alright, so the reason I like to do it with the highlight is because that way the chat sticks around indefinitely, whereas there's a limited time for those live broadcast VODs before they're deleted, even for people like me that are an affiliate and also an Amazon Prime member. Despite that, there are those, and once that goes away, the chat goes away, is kind of my point. So anyway, not the end of the world. And part of the appeal with those clips is that I've been able to, at least with some of this from The Sims 3, move it over to YouTube, where I really don't have much of a presence, and I really should push that more, especially here. But for people looking for Sims 3 content or Sims content in general, a couple of them caught on with some people. All right, so anyway, so you got Kenyon and Alana. And I was pointing out with Alana, if Kenyon's asleep, Alana, I get to like really micromanage their parenting. And it's like they've gotten progressively worse at it as where you think with 4 kids. And they were wanting to have a 5th, and I'm glad that it finally didn't work out that way. I mean, we're going to have bunk beds in there for the boys, got them in here for the girls, making the most of the space here. Cats have that 2nd floor cat condo, which really works out well. The cats don't seem to be ill-affected by the weather, which would be a problem. People certainly can be, but maybe it's having multiple expansion packs for both the seasons and the pets. It's like, well, pets managed to skate by on that one. Silent One, Zach Bonifer, Unmada's in there, Notorious Ninja. Greetings and welcome, everybody. NashvilleLou live with The Sims 3 and Twitchy Tides coming up. For as much as I talk about it, I really should have the URL for Twitchy Tides posted more frequently here in chat. It's twitchytides.io is the website. You don't even have to have, I mean, to play, you just have to type !play. If you don't have a fish, it will assign one for you. It's a fun thing that been a huge boost, like I was saying earlier, for people that enjoy wax platform game streaming. This isn't The Sims 3 is just a regular video game, but you can mix and match. Really, the world is yours as far as what you want to do from a live streaming standpoint, which I love. I think having an acute appreciation that most don't after working in television for many years and knowing how difficult it is to get ideas approved, or you get your idea approved but it gets messed up by some middle manager and becomes terrible, or just not what you envisioned. And sometimes you can get surprised too. Like every idea of mine worked. But part of the fun with this, with the live stream, you can, if things go awry, things don't work out so well, you have to worry about getting yelled at after the broadcast, which does happen in television. Let's see. So, okay, it's Snowy the cat wanting to become friends with Harmony. Okay, open spot. The lifetime happiness for the includes the animals. That lifetime happiness boost, and for there, I usually go for a few in particular. Best behavior is a good one for cats. Steel bladder for pets. That's more important as far as priority goes for dogs. Max just joined here recently, joined the family. It's tougher with dogs. You got to really watch them with their bladder, because there's not the litter box option you have for cats, and it's a relatively small window for dogs as far as I think Max relieved himself somewhere inside before, so I have to get Tarek, the housekeeper, back in here to clean up a bit. Then you got Alana, like what's she gonna do here? She's gonna pick up or attack with the claw. She's playing. It's not she's not turning into Fritz von Erich. I don't think. Okay, that's waking up. He needs to be fed, so okay, I'll allow it. And again, with some of the mods that they have out there, like the NROS, the story progression, their version superior to the vanilla EA version that came with the game when it launched 15 years ago. You get some really unusual things that happen in almost a soap opera kind of way. They don't want to be too loud in here. Oh, okay, he's not sleeping in a sense. Sometimes with Jasper in there, it's easy to forget that bed is right next to the wall where the shower is. That tends to overshadow it a bit. Hey there, Four Slayer, Nash Janini, Drishy, Drumar. Greetings and welcome, everybody. NashvilleLou live with The Sims 3. We'll have Twitchy Tides coming up. Alright, so now to make sure Alana actually... This is not... Don't take him to a concert. Give him some food. He's hungry. Again, this whole parenting thing. Here. Okay, you have to have her do it. You can't make me. Have Alana do it. This concert can wait forever. Feet on floor, so it'll just give a bottle to Trevor, which is fine. Right here, put him down. Both happy, see, they're smiling, good. Trevor's hungry. If that background flip to yellow is starting to have a negative effects of being hungry. Certainly understandable. Hello, Autumn's Toys. Welcome to NashvilleLou Live. Twitchy Tides coming up, playing The Sims 3 now. Already got 16 people lined up for that first Twitchy Tides game coming up. If you want to join the list, just type !play in chat. So Alana with a bottle there for Trevor. And Trevor's done with that. He's able to handle the potty chair just fine. So Alana was wanting to go watch Darlene play the guitar. I think the better move is to have her take a shower. Kenyon, sleep, cobbler recipe. I don't think so. Okay, we were talking about this before with his nephew. I don't like pillow fight with his nephew. Teaching him to drive. I mean, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know how much time Kenyon's got left. Marvin doesn't really ever hang out here. I don't even know. But we'll put that in there because there's an open spot. You can always bounce it, and it's not like it punishes you for right-clicking out of a wish. Unless it's a specific one during, like, a midlife crisis. There's some where you can't right-click out of them. Which actually is a nice little bit of nuance to the game. But in general, you can. It doesn't punish you. But you have to be smart about it, because if you fill your spots and then wait, I want something else from up here, then you might have to bounce something you otherwise would be able to use to get those lifetime bonus points. And lifetime happiness points. I've had control of Kenyon for the bulk of his life. The very early days, the mysterious, like, early days when, before Sid and Gracie were actually married, when Gracie got pregnant, had Kenyon, and was still living, though, with the rich elderly guy, which is how that family ended up, the Stone family ended up getting a lot of money. That was a big part of it, was Gracie coming into it with some of that money. Gracie being, and Sid's mom. So Gracie was with him there from the beginning. It's just Sid, with me controlling Sid in that very beginning part, that you can see, like, the very beginning. Unlike with, like, Darlene or any of the kids here, where I've seen them from the very beginning on. It's a little bit of a different experience as far as that goes. Hello, Fonny T. Welcome to NashvilleLou Live. We got Twitchy Tides coming up in a bit. 17 people lined up. If you want to join the list, just type !play in chat. So Max, the dog's a puppy. A very big bed. Small dog, but he's asleep for now. But he'll be awake before too long. Because there were 2 dogs here before they passed away. 2 food bowls. We had Petunia and Charlie, little dog. Kenyon's asleep. Alana's gonna get a shower. Darlene's playing the guitar. Vanessa. Is compelled to clean up here. Here's the bathroom sink. Now that was weird because Luther came over to the party we had here at this house. But he had also invited Kenyon to the party there. I don't know how that worked out for Luther, but whatever. We'll just ignore that. Little detail there. You got Darlene getting the most out of the outfit that she wore to prom, that blue dress. Jasper watching. Did they not get credit for this gift giving party? Okay, I thought they all got credit for that. That's disappointing. Well, whatever the case. Have to deal with it. Or maybe it'll, like, it officially ends when it gets to 10 p.m. or something. I'll leave it alone for now as far as the wish. It's not like there's anything I necessarily need to make room for. Snow Angel. I'm friends with Luther. Creeping around. Would be nice to have room for that. It's going to be tough to get Darlene on the honor roll because Monday through Wednesday this week, they were snowed out from school. Even though they made time to have prom on Tuesday night, And then Thursday, the day it is now in the game, funny enough, it's also snowy, so I don't even know if they're going to have school for Friday, so I don't know how is she supposed to get on the honor roll. They don't have remote learning here in this game. So I'm going to watch her play guitar, since you're already in the bathroom there. Take care of that. Jasper's been waiting to have his first day of school. It's like Tuesday, first day of school, snowed out. Wednesday, snowed out. Thursday, would have been snowed out anyway. Although they will have a bunch of people come to the house for this gift-giving party. That was fine, but the school buses simply can't cut it. All right. Hello, Mortal Wombats. Hey there, Buzz King. Greetings and welcome, everybody. NashvilleLou live with The Sims 3 and Twitchy Tides coming up. 19 people on the contestant list right now for Twitchy Tides. You can join that list by typing !play here in chat. That's for people watching here on Twitch. Hello to everybody watching on Kick. Got a simulcast there, but if you want to chat, you want to play Twitchy Tides, it's going on over here on the Twitch side. But there are certain places where Twitch is not available, and so Kick makes it where if you want to watch and you're in one of those places, or you just want to watch on Kick for whatever reason, or more options can be a good thing. All right, so those two are over there with the guitar. How's Trevor doing? Still have my bottle. Now, unpause the game, Lou. Let me have some of my bottle. We're gonna watch the cats. With all these kids, I found myself with the pets a little bit distracted, and that's when they sneak out the front door. They start trying to play in the toilet or something. Like Fred's wanting to look out the window. That's innocuous enough. But Fred being downstairs, I'm sus about what Fred might do down here. He's wanting to do some social stuff. Maybe Fred can watch the guitar play. I wonder if that's an option on here. Yowl along! Oh. Love a duet. Darlene Stone, featuring Fred the cat. You can hear the Fred on backup. Alana, you weren't supposed to come back downstairs so quickly, but I guess she's enthralled with this concert. Meanwhile, Trevor's going back to the blocks, although Trevor really needs to use the potty chair. That's the idea. Although he can do that and then go back to the blocks. I guess he didn't really need his mom to help him. I was thinking he was more tired than he was. Jasper's going to need to get some sleep, but can't pull him away from this musical interlude here. Vanessa's watching. She needs to get some sleep fairly soon. Again, though, the question is, will there be school on Friday? If not, then that's a long run for these girls in particular, who had starting from Monday all the way through the week and to have a single day of school. Darlene goes to prom and somehow doesn't have to go to school. And then, of course, Kenyon is retired. It's the funniest thing because, and they only do it to Kenyon. I think there's where we found where Max wasn't taken outside to relieve himself in time. But Kenyon's asleep and doesn't know it. But Kenyon, when it gets like 6:30 a.m., the animals love to wake him up. Like, they come in there to wake him up for the day. Reminds me of a girlfriend from several years ago and a cat that cat would love to come in and wake me up. And her. It was just amusing. It was in an endearing way, usually. Although cats can sometimes be independent creatures. Hello, Brazen Blake. We've got 20 people in, 20 contestants lined up for Twitchy Tides. Coming up in a bit. Want to join the list? Just type !play in chat. Red on backup. Music notes. Vanessa's just hanging out from the side over there. Seems to be boosting their fun meter. For Trevor. Trevor's upstairs. Taking care of his bladder. Ah, Darlene. Which is good. That means he's using the potty chair. Kenyon asleep. Snowy wanted to get in on the fun, apparently. React neutrally. What if I get Snowy to yell along? Maybe not. Yell along. Okay, I click on. Darlene. Look at that. Neutral. Double cats. And more updates on Lou. So I'm not exactly sure how he got to be friends with some of these people. They give a lot of updates on them. The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Alright, so Trevor. The peg box. This would actually be a good time for him to play with a xylophone when people aren't asleep. Although, that's going to change pretty soon. So maybe... Well, he's got the xylophone right there. But how much longer is Jasper going to be up? Probably not too much longer. I have Jasper talk to Snowy. It doesn't seem to be given credit for this gift-giving party that happened. Could have Jasper go over to the Winter Festival, although that would still be available for Friday in-game, so I might just wait. It's urgent for him. Become friends with someone. That's a sad reflection on things. Learn painting skills. I don't really want to bump any of those. Like, I can bump the gift-giving party if it's not going to count, but I mean, that party's already over, so you know I'm going to bump it. The whole point with this, I'll set up to have Trevor for at least 5 or 6, 7 minutes, however long. Play a little bit of xylophone and such right there. There's Max. And it's tough with puppies because they can't go downstairs or upstairs, so if they need to pee, then it's kind of a problem. Luckily, food bowl's right there, so you can have some food there, Max. Snowy's downstairs, Fred's downstairs, having a... Cat's on backup. I guess Darlene's done with the guitar for now. Watch Pet sing along. Seems I'm amused by that. Alright. Ness is one about playing the computer. Play computer games. I don't know, kiddo. I think it's time for you to get some sleep. Oh, come on. Brush your teeth. Go to sleep. Darlene. Start getting ready. Cleaned up there. Jasper. Brush his teeth. And go to sleep. So again, the xylophone would be relatively short-lived, but that's okay. Trevor can play with something else. Maybe Jasper wouldn't be bothered by it, but I don't know. He is a deep sleeper. Heavy sleeper, they call it. Speaking of heavy sleeper, Ken yawns. All this noise, right to sleep. Alana now. What about Alana? Snuggle Trevor. She can chat with Jasper. Already sent Jasper upstairs. Yeah, I guess so. Alright. That can wait. Teach Trevor to walk. Teach Trevor to talk. Snowy sniff your hand. That's the easy one right there. Fetch. No. A pickup pet. That doesn't ever turn out well for Alana. She's, for whatever reason, much like her parenting skills are subpar, her ability to get the animals to trust her or let her even pick them up, not so good. She's going to be a problem with Kenyon at age 93. Maybe some of the older kids can help out. Alright, affection's what I was going for. Let's sniff hand. That'll open up a spot. Maybe snuggle Trevor and maybe teach him to walk a little bit. Although, again, Jasper's about to get some sleep, so I'll be too loud about it. Be picked up. Red playing with the wall toys. The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Hype. Hey there, Viper Czar. Hey there, Tree Frog Nada. Greetings and welcome, everybody. NashvilleLou Live, The Sims 3 with Twitchy Tides coming up. 21 participants already lined up. You can join the list with !play. Type that in chat. Darlene getting ready for bed. Vanessa getting ready for bed. Jasper getting ready for bed. You get the idea. Trevor playing on the xylophone. Kenyon asleep. Max having some food. Snow, we got the little boost there for Alana. Over to the spot for like Snuggle Trevor, which is a good idea. Send her up there. I'll have her, at least for a little bit, teach him how to walk. Or he could have her teach him how to talk either way, although if Jasper's trying to sleep, I'm thinking walking over talking would be preferable. At some point, Alana's going to need to get some sleep, though, so this won't be a super long session. Eventually, Kenyon will be hopefully well rested. He can maybe get up and help out. Hello, Cesaro NLV. Welcome to NashvilleLou Live. Was the toilet broken? I'm not going to make Darlene fix it right now. That was already on the list. Seems kind of freaked out for Darlene. Alright, so Lana's going upstairs. Gotta watch Fred down here. Hope he'll forget about him playing with a wall toy and they'll be outside trying to stalk prey or something. Hopefully not hop on something. That one's elusive because there's jump on or jump up onto. And that's not quite the same from what I've seen in the past. Socialize with Snowy. I like that idea. Sniff Alana. Well, she's upstairs now. Dinah isn't even a cat that lives here. That's one of Martha, Kenyon's sister, one of her cats. We'll drop that. I'm not sure if Luther's will be around to sniff anyway, but let's socialize with Snowy. Don't do a scratch on the cat condo, being a good cat. Fun meter's already pretty full anyway for Fred, so although Snowy's en route. We'll give Fred a minute. The wall toy there. Hello, Solkanar. Greetings and welcome, everybody. NashvilleLou Live. It's Vanessa's birthday. All right, Vanessa. Just going to age child to teen, I'm guessing. Child to teen. Kenyon woke up for the occasion. Happy birthday. Vanessa has reached her teen years. Due to her difficulties in school, you will not be allowed to choose a trait for Vanessa. Vanessa has developed the evil trait. Oh my, what a twist. Now, it's not her fault or anybody's fault that the snow has kept her out of school. To these snow days. Evil. Oh no. Oh. Suddenly, that look in her eyes, that's a kind of sus. With a second out of 4 kids. Kenyon's like, can I go back to sleep now? Well, I may send him to get some food. Although, let's see. What's Trevor doing in there? Of course, Alana put him in his crib. Okay, Alana needs to get some sleep. She was kind of getting a bit... Although, I think she'd be there for the birthday, but I guess not. You celebrate? Teach her to drive. Oh, you get some sleep there, Alana. Kenyon, your shift is underway. Make sure to be quiet about it. We'll have Kenyon come in here and teach to walk with that for Trevor. Trevor, energy levels moderate. Unlike most of them, like Jasper's asleep, Vanessa just aged up. Because of the troubles in school, she became evil. Have to deal with, okay. Why don't you brush your teeth and then go to bed? Evil slumber? What? Is there not just sleep? It has to be evil slumber? What in the world? Uh-oh. Hello, Funko Lover. Hey there, Jungle Banana. Yeah, just when everything is in order, a twist pops up. I mean, that's not unlike real life. And that's part of the appeal of The Sims 3. It has that real-life feel to it with little details. Open world feel helps as well. We'll have Twitchy Tides coming up. 24 contestants right now. If you want to join the list, you can type !play in chat. All right, so very nice, very evil Vanessa. Have her brush her teeth, and then does it have to be evil? So I guess it has to be evil slumber. That's not what I wanted for. Tell her to nap. That's oh, evil slumber it is. Okay. Great. Darlene. Now, there are things you can do as far as lifetime happiness rewards. Could observant. That's a good one to get early because you learn about other people quickly, or you can. Now, if I hold off on that, like there's one where you can change one of their traits, but I want to think it's somewhat pricey. I also might be confusing that with one of the things you can do for the pets. Might not be able to. Change life, that's a lifetime wish. Not going to worry about it too much, unless maybe it's up here, and I don't think that would be very low for you to be able to. It only took 5,000 lifetime reward points to change a trait. I think that would be a bit low. Much as they love to clean, that would seem to be an option. Steel bladder's good to get. Helpful from a time standpoint. Attractive can be beneficial. And most of them have a benefit. Jasper, okay. Similar deal as in little kids, the points are small at first. To keep it realistic. Yeah, Kenyon, the lifetime. 12 different, at least 12, unless there's a scroll down I'm missing. Yeah, why evil? Asked Jungle Banana. I don't know. It assigned it to her. Just because she wasn't able to get to school. I mean, her homework's complete. It's not her fault that it's been a snow day every day since Monday. And that today was a holiday, but it probably still would have been a snow day. And it'll probably be a snow day on... I've got to do something, maybe get a mod to make it where the weather's not always as... Because there are ramifications. Like, yes, you have more free time to maybe improve skills or otherwise not be stressed. But the flip side now, you got stir crazy and evil. All right. Jasper, asleep. Trevor, in his crib. Kenyon, have Kenyon go in there after the birthday party ends. Congratulations for your birthday. You get to do the gift of evil. Okay. So they're going to come on in here now. Cat's like, oh, okay. Snowy in there. Fred, react neutrally. Go out there, Fred. I want you to socialize with Snowy. Snowy doesn't really need it, but you do. There's Max. to follow Kenyon. We got puppy dog. Let's see if this destruction trait's really that low. I don't think it is. But it is pretty... Okay, that does need to be handled. And the problem is in this game, the housekeepers tend to take the chew toys downstairs, and the animals do as well. So we get a lot of chew toys that get like overloaded down here. I think an empty toy box, so I can't explain that part of it. Maybe it's in somebody's inventory. Maybe Alana's got some more of them. I had a bunch in her inventory, just moving stuff around. There we go, chew toy. Gift, come on. Maybe if I just drag it, I think that's the move. There we go. Although I will move it. Put the chew toy out there. Max can socialize with the cats a little bit, perhaps. Sniff. Oh, Lana's going to sleep. Put in this, yeah, throw a gift-giving party. They just didn't get credit for it. Not sure why that happened. Maybe because they didn't personally throw it. The only thing I can explain. But for Kenyon, it worked, seemingly. So. And it doesn't punish you if you right-click out of it. Chat with Jasper. Got see Vanessa graduate, which I hope clear the road so she can. Teach her to drive. It'd be a plus 2,000. Drop the party. Go with see Vanessa graduate. Hank. This is the best time to have a novice driver out there when it's icy and snowy and all. Thank you for the confidence there, Jungle Banana. You're able to handle it. How long does she have until she graduates? Age is up in 7 days to young adults. The problem is that at these snow days, I just simply don't know. Grade C because, I mean, she's done her homework, but there's no improvement because there's no learning going on. Well, she doesn't be painting right now. Nope, too late. Oh, she seems aghast at what's up there. Or the food, the spoiled pumpkin pie. Maybe she's aghast at that. No. I guess she decided not to take a bath. Why don't you call and get services over here? Get somebody to fix that broken toilet. Repairman, 50 simoleons. Alright, so somebody will be over soon. Let it show up. Alright, so now Darlene can get some sleep. Overlook the fact her sister is now evil. That was a trait she gained for aging up because she wasn't doing well enough in school. Because she couldn't get to school because of the snow. Hey, life's not fair. Forever. Alright, be picked up by Kenyon, who's going to be, at least for a little while, trying to teach him how to walk. Now, Alana, I thought you were going to sleep. What are you doing? Still going. Max. Where's that bone? It was sitting in there. Oh, put it up there. That's right. Max, go chew on the bone. Click on the wrong animal? No? There we go. Okay, chew. Max can't get out there, I guess. Okay, buddy. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Max. Put it in the hallway for now. This way, I don't have to worry about squeaking and waking somebody up. It's a squeaky type. Nobody new moved into the city here in this snowstorm. It's The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Hello, RCPADG. Greetings and welcome. Currently got 26 contestants lined up for Twitchy Tides. Coming up here before too long. If you want to join the list, all you have to do is type !play in chat. Alright, so Kenyon. Going downstairs. I guess that's one way to avoid disturbing people. Trying to teach his youngest child, his Son Trevor. A walk. Snowy, what are you doing down here, Snowy? React negatively. Is somebody watching TV? Not even on, is it? Snowy, what you doing? Playfully pounce at Fred. Where's Fred? Fred's asleep on the cat condo, being a good cat. Max. Okay, Max. Go right here, buddy. Chew. This doesn't work, no problem. Okay, that didn't work. Why isn't he chewing on it? Can I get to it? Is he just stuck? Can I get him to move from that spot? Is that the problem? No, he wasn't there, right? Is this too big of a chew toy for him? Can he not reach it? Legitimately confused. Alright, let's see. What if I move it to, like, here? Middle of the room. Will this work? You'd think if it weren't an option, it just wouldn't let you choose it. Okay, it's not working with that chew toy. Maybe you need a smaller one. And there's a different one. There's the... What are you doing over here? Snowy, what you doing? Grooming self, apparently so. Max, upstairs. Fred, asleep. Snowy. We have you go up here. Oh, why isn't... If you can't play with that one, where's the other one then? Okay, let's go with these Bow Wow chewing toys. Maybe that one will be more effective. Got two different ones now. Two options for you here. Let's see if Max, if this one works better, if that one's just too large of a chew toy. I really don't get it. Now, what am I supposed to do for this puppy that won't chew on the chew toy? Hint up. Well, yeah, he's not able to chew on it because he keeps, like, getting confused. I don't get this. Like, I want to look it up real fast. And then searching up message boards from 15 years ago, 12 years ago from post on Reddit or something. But that actually ends up paying off more often than not as far as... Okay, let's see. Sims 3. Puppy won't use chew toy. There is a Reddit post about this. Again, I know that of which I speak. 2 years ago. Practically yesterday, in the grand scheme of things, as far as looking up answers. Putting it outside worked for somebody. Okay, there's not enough space. That's the problem, so... Maybe this puppy needs some more space. The hallway's not enough. Or hallway, the lobby area. Outside wasn't enough room. Alright, hopefully it won't wake up the girls. If this isn't enough room, then I don't know. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to have to try doing an in-Ross reset of Max Stone. I don't think that's it. Here comes Snowy's like, hey, want to play? We'll be playing. See, it worked there, so go figure. Alright. Meanwhile, pair of guys finished the work downstairs. Desmond Sawyer. Kenyon. Lana's asleep. Kenyon. How is Trevor doing? Teaching him to talk is on the list, although for now we're close to getting him there on the walking. Trevor, when does Trevor age up? He's got some time. He's got 4 days still, so it's not like it's urgent. Close enough now. I want to see if he can get it. Oh. The downside is that with toddlers, once they learn to walk, and they can just take off and be a little bit tougher to corral. There we go. Trevor learned to walk. So there's a moment there for Kenyon. Now the random stuff about people that are getting older. Alana gets credit as well. Darlene gets credit as well. Or shared memory, not with credit per se. Alright, so Trevor now knows how to walk. He'll like, someone loves the outdoors and grumpy, wants to go outside and just walk outside. Kenyon. Alright. I'll teach him to talk, but that's it to drive. See Trevor age up well. Where's that other one? See Vanessa earn an A. Well, let's see the roads get cleared. Go with that. For Trevor age. Oh, he's got some time until he ages up. So I think that would actually be an early spot to lock that in now. Tutor Jasper and his skill. I want to do that. Let's see Trevor age up well. We'll see how this turns out. Got 3 days. Maybe it's not. Well, that is. If I have to bump it, I can. That's still at the plus 1,500. Here's the thing with Kenyon. He might not get to that point. 94 days now. Hoping the best, but also a realist. All right, so Kenyon. Anything downstairs he could play with? What? Spoiled hot dog sitting there. Remnants from the party. Nobody cleaned up. No, they tend to be inclined to clean up things. Alright, so have Kenyon. Let's finish the process here. There we go. Vanessa also getting credit for helping to teach Trevor how to walk. So Kenyon can put in crib, and hopefully Kenyon will know to go upstairs. There's only one crib in the house now, so let's worry about getting that confused. Hey, you already finished this? There you go. All right, Alana asleep. Darlene asleep is a plus 1,500, so Alana got a boost. Little boost there. See Vanessa graduate. That should happen. See Trevor age up well. That should happen as well. Teach Vanessa to drive. Well, again, this weather. I should go with the teach Vanessa to drive. It might have to be Alana who does it, because Kenyon at 94. It's 94 days, but it matches more than you might think with the days versus years thing. These days can take a while in this game. So Sims 3, NashvilleLou live. I'm getting pulled in here, and time now for me to take my hourly break. Slate back up for just a moment. Oh, come on, these double clicks. Okay. Oh, there we go. We got 26 contestants lined up for the next Twitchy Tides game. About a 5-minute break. On the other side of that break, we'll be back with Twitchy Tides. Winner gets a Warsaken foil prime card and an item from the NashvilleLou collection that you can use to get a boost in the fun new game Meta Battler. I'll have the Twitchy Tides on the other side of this break, and then more of The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Stay tuned. right, back from break, NashvilleLou live. Man, the Twitch interface just would not cooperate with me. Like 1 break per hour, I'm trying to on the ads, and then it just said, no, you can't do that here on this computer right now. It's unstable. Other computer booting back up to get that. Oh, anyway, so here we are. We got 27 contestants. Last chance to get in and on it. If you want to get on this Twitchy Tides game, you can do so with !play here in chat on Twitch. You do so very quickly. I'll go ahead and join in as well. In the event that I win, prize will go to 2nd place. All right, 28 contestants. Winner gets a Warsaken foil prime card and an item from the NashvilleLou collection that you can use to get a boost in the fun new game Meta Battler. We begin with 28. Here we go. Good luck. It's Twitchy Tides here on NashvilleLou Live. Well, more of The Sims 3 in a moment. Cannonball right down Broadway. And just like that, we're down to 17. Will be the winner of this Twitchy Tides game. Debo the Shark working upper mid. There goes my fish along with a lot of others. We're down to 9. Big worm with the hook. There goes Zach Bonifer. We're down to 8. All sorts of different fish and aquatic wildlife options here in the game. Meanwhile, a cannonball down the bottom part of the screen. We're down to a half dozen left. Big worm, that hook, and there goes Solkanar. We're down to 5. Twitchy Tides, you're on NashvilleLou Live. Big worm out of nowhere. Final 4, Drishy, Viper Czar, Unmada, and Notorious Ninja. Final 4. Look out for Pink Felicia. There goes Drishy. We're down to 3. Felicia only takes out the 1. Viper Czar gets away. In there with Unmada and Notorious Ninja, the final 3 in this Twitchy Tides game here on NashvilleLou Live. We'll have more of The Sims 3 in a moment. There goes Debo the Shark. Working right to left. Viper Czar eliminated. We're down to 2. Unmada and Notorious Ninja, the final 2. Cannonball right down Broadway, missing both remaining competitors. Debo, the Shark. Upper part of the screen. Both remaining competitors remain in the game. Debo misses both of them. Unmada and Notorious Ninja. Last 2 remaining in this Twitchy Tides game. Look out for that depth charge, that ominous blinking red. Notorious Ninja, there in that corner. And that's going to do it. Congratulations, Unmada, victorious in this Twitchy Tides game. Love how easy it is to copy information over quickly with Twitchy Tides. Click on one button, it's copy paste, and everything I have information-wise that I need is right there for me. Copy this one other part over. Prizes will be sent out shortly after the conclusion of the broadcast. They'll be sent from my fulfillment swat. It's the word fulfillments with an S on the end. That's the name of the wallet. Where the bulk of the prizes that are won here on NashvilleLou Live are sent from. So congratulations on the victory, Unmada. Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. And we're back open for the next Twitchy Tides game. You can get in for it by typing !play in chat. That's !play in chat to get in that next Twitchy Tides game coming up later. Bring the slate down as we get back into it here with The Sims 3. Lana is asleep. Early AM Friday in the game. Kenyon is over here. Just taught Trevor, his youngest of 4 children, how to walk. Now, Trevor in his crib, and then probably come back downstairs and get some food, maybe clean up. Bit of a mess from the gift-giving party that they had. I think I've cleared out all those. I thought for a while that was going to be a big boost for a bunch of them. For throwing it, but I guess you have to actually be the one to call the people but get the credit for throwing it. So for Vanessa, who unfortunately, in aging up, which happened earlier, she reached teen status. But because she's not been in school, but because not through any of her faults, it's when there's a snow delay, or sort of like there's snow closings for school for the entire week, then you're off on that Thursday as well for Snowflake Day, and might be off on Friday. I mean, what can you do? But unfortunately now she's got evil as one of her traits. But she has a 4th spot open. She can get a part-time job. Become friends with Marvin, her cousin. Go part-time job. Darlene, asleep. They're both asleep upstairs. Jasper is as well. Trevor, he put in his crib before too long. They get some sleep here. Kenyon. So Kenyon take him upstairs. Go from there. What about the pets? I watch the cats. Get just too distracted by the children. You gotta watch some of the pets running outside. Fred being a good cat. That 2nd floor balcony, a good spot there for the cats. Got a bunch of people in already for that next Twitchy Tides game. You can join the list by typing !play in chat. Already got 14 people in for it. Over here we've got Max Puppy, the newest addition to the household. Doing a little socializing here with Snowy the cat. He barked at. Wasn't quite what I had in mind. Destruction trait. Okay, that chewing helped quite a bit there. For some reason, having it out here in the hallway didn't work. Having it in there didn't work, but I put the toy in here, and that seemed to be okay. And again, you have to watch it with dogs because with the bladder, it's not like I can send... Dogs can't use the cat litter box. Not the same. Not the way it works. You gotta watch, because you can't take them outside to pee until their bladder hits about the middle point of the B in that meter that blinds. That can sneak up on you, especially if you've got a bunch of people and animals you're trying to keep track of in one household. The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Barking probably not a good idea right now, Max. Let's not do that. Social's getting up there. Snowy's already pretty full. Fred's the one that needs some socializing, but Fred's asleep, so I'm gonna leave that as is for now. Sniff Vanessa. I'm best friends with Darlene. Sniffing might be an easier ask. Hissing at Desmond. Don't hiss at Desmond. He was just here to fix the toilet. He's already gone. Entertain that as an option. Right click out of it. Please socialize. Those two, a little socializing. Kenyon put Trevor in crib, so Trevor can hopefully get some sleep. Kenyon saying, I need some sleep too, but first you get to clean this, buddy. Alright, so socializing there for Max. Helpful. Have Max do some more chewing on that chew toy. Snowy, what about you? What about Snowy? Be tough to become friends with Harmony. One of Kenyon's nieces. We'll get rid of that. We'll go with Sniff Vanessa. Don't do it right now. She's asleep. Play on. Very generic. Just go out there and have some fun there, cat. Max will do some chewing. Fred will, at least for a little longer, be sleeping. Kenyon cleaning up. Lana asleep. They didn't run in there to wake up Alana or something. Typically, the only person that the animals will try to wake up is Kenyon. They did that when he was near the end of his career. They started doing that to him, and then even after he retired, like, nah, we're keeping it going. Kenyon, you gotta be up. Even when he's up to like 3 in the morning or whatever. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be cleaned up here. And while there is a housekeeper, it'll drive these Sims crazy if this stuff's a mess for too long. There's the boost for the through a great party. So I guess you have to be the one that organizes it to get credit for throw a gift-giving party. They all wanted to have one, but they really all wanted to throw one. Even though they all did, but only one of them got credit for it. I guess that's the way it works with a gift-giving party. It's The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. And, you know, cleaning up a mess. What is this? I want to know. I think it was some like food that spilled on the floor that one of the cats is trying to eat. It's like, at that point, okay, you gotta go upstairs. Wash all the dishes in the room. And those hot dogs sitting out aren't gonna be helping too much. Let him go clean that up. He really should. Now, is this broken? Tinker. No. Just, I guess, functioning. All right. Now, Kenyon, leftovers. You're 94 days old. You can have what you want, Kenyon. Have some pumpkin pie. I'm not sure who Hector is, but Hector is now the father of a new baby girl. Well, that's Gracie Ella's significant other. They named her Kara. I knew a girl named Kara one time, many years ago. Summer of 97. It's The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. And this feasting, all this food in there is dessert. All right. You have to be somewhat responsible about that. Put away leftovers. I may have him play. What's Fred doing down here? Want to scratch on the scratching post. You've got this indestructible cat condo you can scratch on, but the cats, of course, sometimes really want the post. But you have to replace the post on a semi-regular basis, and they're using it. So I have one that I keep hidden under the staircase. The other is over the cat quarantine section that's set up. Well, it might have been Fuzzball that just refused from any of them to take a flea bath, so. But that might have happened once before as well, and then I came up with the idea of, like, let's have a quarantine idea section. They don't really go to this part of the pool that much. So set this up over here. Try to keep the cats from going outside, which is part of the appeal of that second floor balcony, because it's tough for the cats to get outside without me getting wise to it. That happens sometimes. It makes it more challenging for them. An improvement for me. So no, not going to that scratching post, Fred. Forget it. Come up here. Add some food from the bowl. Scratch on the cat condo. Snowy. Sleep. That's fine. You can scratch up there. You know what? I'm not sure if it matters which part you click on. Might be a scratch on the top part so as to not disturb Snowy, even though I don't think that's a thing. That's after you get some food. So you'll be okay with that, Fred. Needing some social time. Well, there's Max. Max asleep. Lying down. You're not telling him to just sleep? Nap. So here comes Fred. All right, fine. I'll use the cat condo. I tried. Now Kenyon. I get some sleep. Just sleep until fully rested. 9:30 a.m. 3:09 a.m. here. You know, 6:30, maybe even 7. It's animals. It's at least recent history's any indication. They're gonna come in there and be ready to wake up Kenyon to start the day. Sleep. He's already going that way. All right, I don't need your help for that, Lou. Alana will be awake. She'll be well rested before too long. She's got a spot open. I go with Teach Vanessa to drive. See Trevor age up well, which are both good choices. We'll go with... Trevor's got a little bit of time still. We'll go with Teach Vanessa to drive, especially because, as I noted, I think Alana's going to be the one that has to make that happen. I got 20 people lined up for Twitchy Tides. You can join the list for that next Twitchy Tides game by typing !play in chat. See the list of names and the fish, the wax addresses for the people ready to participate. Coming up in a bit. Kenyon's gonna get some sleep, so I'll be, at least for a little while, both of them asleep. Darlene asleep. Vanessa asleep. Very disappointing that Vanessa ended up being evil because she couldn't get to school because of the snow. This is going to expedite me prioritizing the finding a mod and other mods out there that will let you have where there's less of the severe weather. I have the Seasons expansion pack, which is a fun thing to have. It adds some variety, but there are trade-offs. 3 days still for Trevor to age up. He's going to hopefully get some sleep. I think he's just laying there. May actually have Kenyon before he goes to sleep. Well, if I let him out and use the potty chair, that's probably a good idea. Although, you know what? Let's have him just chill there. Alana will be up before too long. Kenyon get to sleep. Alana will be awake. And we'll do it like that. Meanwhile, Fred the cat saw a deer for the first time. Fred. Well. Tell me when I'm telling lies, Lou. Fred the cat. Trying to frame up a shot here. Fred's looking over that way. Like, it's not just, oh, it's in the area. I mean, Fred really did look to see it. That makes Fred disappear. Let's not do that. He's like, wait, what? That look. Can't really see it as well from there. Did I just see something? What is that? I know there are horses that run up and down this road from time to time, but a deer. The first for Fred the cat to see. And he was socialize with him? All right. We don't see the house from this side. Typically, I find if I have it facing this way, bring the walls down. Part of why I have it with the walls down for these shots. Not everybody... You'll notice with people that stream The Sims, or The Sims 3 in particular, there are a bunch of different ways that people play this game. There's some people that have like a bunch of crops that they grow, and there's some people that will go and design things in intricate detail that amaze me. And then I'm more along the lines of, okay, these zany, fun storylines. I'm kind of like a narrator and doing some directing, but they do what they want to in some ways. Unexpected happens in this game. The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. The deer going by. Kenyon and Alana are both asleep, but Alana will be, let's see, she's up to how many now? 11,000 plus lifetime rewards. She got 7 of the different rewards already. So she's at the 10,000 mark. We go long distance friend. So she's not much at all as far as like any sort of like meaningful friendships go. It's kind of sad in some ways. But that's where she came in as like a non-playing character of sorts, kind of like an ancillary character as a police officer. That's how she met Kenyon. She showed up when a woman broke into Kenyon's house, trying to rob him or burglarize it. Nothing else in the house, although he was there. And Alana showed up and made the arrest. One of the few competent police officers we've had here in the game. We've had some cops that just not too smart. She's pretty good though. Then she got married to Kenyon, had 4 children, had a bunch of PTO from her job. She actually have to go to work here this Friday. I would like to see her get 1 promotion so she can at least something from going in for 2 days. If not, then I may have her just have the weekend off. She's only had these 2 work days after a bunch of PTO from having the maternity leave and time off for getting married. But we'll see on that. Anyway, so nothing that's pressing as far. Animal expert, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get that. That will help the animals last longer, live longer usually. I'm not sure if it'll help her actually interact with them, but it can't hurt. So that might be what I go for. I already got several of the important ones here for Alana. Darlene, again, with the kids, we start a bit slower as far as getting those reward points added up. Feed Snowy Stone a treat. We'll add that to the list. Vanessa and Darling, there's that deer. It's like, whatever. Meander down the road. Trevor's like, come on. I'm getting bored. Although now he's tired, but still I'm going to have, once Alana's well rested, I'll have Alana get up. We can, well, this isn't the time to teach him to talk. It's the time to like say, okay, use the potty chair, here's some food. Then get him back in the crib to go back to sleep. Try to do this quietly, because Jasper will be awake pretty soon. We get the kids to help out. Alana, maybe they'll do a better job than Alana. Sometimes Darlene seems to. But Alana will be awake before either of them. Jasper will be awake first, but at this point, Jasper, child, will age up to teen in 3 days. I don't know if child, I think a teen, like I think Vanessa would be able to pick up Trevor out of the crib, and maybe not Jasper, but maybe I'm wrong on that, so I don't know. Easy ways to like see if it'll let me do it. I don't have to actually click it. Command guard, that's not it. Okay, now I would have to use the NROS, one of those mods to do it. Now would Vanessa be able to? Yeah, okay, she can help out with everything. So once you reach teen, then you can do things like help out with little kids. All right. Good to know. Unfortunately, with Vanessa, she's also evil, we've learned. Sad turn of events. Playing The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. We got Twitchy Tides coming up. Got 22 contestants lined up for Twitchy Tides. You can join the list by typing !play in chat. All right. Trevor's like, come on, come on. Alana will be awake fairly soon. And again, Jasper will be awake first. He's well rested. He's probably going to get up now. Well, he'll see how much longer he sleeps. He's well rested. He's like, much like his grandfather said, sleeping past the point of being well rested. But hey, kid, you're doing the right things. Not going to stop you. Now, the problem is getting to school. Well, it's not showing a snow day. Starts in 6 hours, so maybe this will be a even though it looks no different than it's looked the past 5 days in game as far as the snow goes. Now, maybe they'll make a declaration at 5 a.m. in game. Why does he have Snowy the Snow Bear in his possession? With that. Plush doll. 2 guitars. There's the pink one, and there was the one that I think she got as like a Christmas present. She got a crown. You get her to wear the crown? Maybe not. I mean, she's asleep at the moment, so The short answer is no. All right, Max. Now, Fred's gonna need some social time. Food. Do some scratching. All right, Jasper. He sniffed. Max is awake. Reaching there for Jasper. I just woke up, dog. All right, now Alana's gotta be ready by now. Okay, yeah, she's already up. So let's give Trevor a bottle so it'll be fed, then he can use the potty chair. And maybe by the time Trevor needs to go back in the crib, Darlene can be awake to put him in the crib. Or Vanessa, for that matter, although she'll be awake after Darlene, because Darlene's close to being well rested. Let's see if it says anything update-wise. We get past 4 a.m. 3:56 here. Yeah, it still says starts in 5 hours, so somehow maybe they'll magically get the bus has shown up. It's been kind of funny because the school bus would show up. It's like, no, there's not school today. It was a snow day. Inefficient use of resources. The bus is off the roads because it's not safe. All right. So again, the most pressing thing is making sure Trevor gets taken care of here. Come on, Alana. Although, are they in the way somehow in here? There we go. Set him down, give him a bottle, Alana. That's all you have to do. Not asking too much. I know you just woke up. How close is Darlene? I mean, it's not like Trevor has to immediately go to sleep, but it needs to happen pretty soon. Yeah, I could have Alana hang out up here for, I don't know what she would consider fun. Maybe she could read a book for a minute. You can sit on that chair. There's a room over there. You have a book in our inventory. He has 3 copies of Commitment Issues. Why don't you read them? I'm not sure she'll consider this fun, but maybe so. A little bit of a boost for fun. The important thing is just to have her hang out up there so Trevor can be well fed. Now Trevor can use the potty chair. Kid, you're done with the bottle. His energy's low enough, he's gonna start getting cranky, sleepy. Kiddo's like, all right. Carpool for Alana's gonna show up in an hour, so there's that for her. How close is Darlene to being up? Not quite well rested. She'll be there soon. It doesn't hurt for Alana because she's going into work. For Alana to be a little bit boosted on the fun meter, but she'll need to get something to eat. I can delay getting in the car for like 6:30 or something, so she'll probably be okay. We'll make it work. Oh, Kenyon's just asleep. We gotta watch about an hour from now in game when it gets about 6 a.m. That's when we watch the cats. And even Max got in on it last time as far as Animals like it to wake up Kenyon 6 or 6:30 a.m. regardless of the circumstances. Darlene, close to well rested, not yet. Vanessa, not too far off. Well, Jasper, I'm gonna play these blocks. Don't mind me. So Jasper, there should be some food in there. Fun's already pretty close to full. Got some waffles. I don't have like cobbler for breakfast, but waffles, kiddo. Max the dog. Where you going, Max? Going to lie down. What I need to do is be taken downstairs, which I can have Alana do. So I'll have Max actually have a bit of food real fast. And Alana you have to carry him downstairs, the puppy. And really, I should set a dog bed downstairs. Somewhere where, just to keep Max down there so it's easy to take him outside for the bladder stuff. Although, he ages up in 1 day, so that might not be, the trouble might not be worth it. Gotta make sure he actually goes outside, because very quietly find his own spot and do his thing if you're not keeping an eagle eye on him. That's what I found. All right, so you got Jasper. Always snowing there. Yeah, fun, cool love. You're not kidding. I mean, it was to the point. That's the reason that Vanessa got the trait of evil when she aged up, is because, like, well, she's not doing well in school. Yeah, she's not doing well in school. She can't get to school. Stir crazy. So I didn't get to choose the trait, and it assigned her with evil. But again, if everybody was perfect and well-behaved in this game, it wouldn't be nearly as entertaining or realistic. So at least a little bit of a fun boost until Trevor's done on the potty chair, and then I'll have a lot of... Unless, again, Darlene's very close to... I'm going to keep track of several things. Okay, Trevor's done. Darlene's not awake just yet. Alana can finish reading. Need to change his diaper. That'll boost his hygiene up. Fun factor won't be what he wants necessarily, but he'll be able to get some sleep. And there'll be plenty of playing to be done. A taxi cab going. Paying premium fares in this weather. Alright, Alana said to tell you have to do everything. Change his diaper so his hygiene, like, because I paused it, it was like mid boost. He'll be back to 100% or close to it. Now Alana put him in the crib. All right, now let's see. Darlene, Darlene's, yeah, she's already, I'm doing the work you all forgot to do. Now she has to go to school. Any updates on this? Starts in 4 hours. Time does it start here for Vanessa? 4 hours. How about Jasper? 4 hours? Starts at 9. Well, I guess that's, if you say like last update 5 a.m. starts in 4 hours. Meanwhile, it's all right. I already have my waffles. Don't worry about me. On his way to doing that. Vanessa, a little more sleep till she's well rested. Darlene, well rested. Could Darlene pick up? Because I'm not confident that Alana can get. Maybe she can. I'm not confident she can pick up Max. That's part of the problem before as well. Is Max wouldn't let her pick him up. Darlene might have more luck with that. We'll have her fill up the food bowl. How close is Max to being full? Should be pretty close. Alana can go here. Pick up pet. Let's see if it'll let her do it. Oh, wait, her ride's already there. Oops. Time got away from me there. Sorry. Okay, well, let's find out here if Darlene's going to be able to start playing her guitar. Need you to... How is she with the dog? Familiar dog. Max Stone, affection. Well, Max just ate, so probably a treat wouldn't be it, but let's sniff hand. The idea being that Darlene can pick up the puppy to take pup outside to pee. Darlene's hungry, so that's not a good thing. I'm not sure it'd be worth it to try and have something real fast here. She made, well, have a quick meal. How fast can she have some juice? I thought I lost track of time for her. Vanessa asleep. Darlene, we'll see if she's able to get. I think she'll probably have more luck with Max than Alana did. Alana just not that adept at it for whatever reason. Alright, so what Darlene had Max sniff her hand. Let's pick up Max. Able to do it? Oh, come on. Max didn't let her pick. What kind of puppy has that kind of power? Alright. Drink the juice. Okay. Now go to work. At least get a somewhat of a boost. Drop it on the table and go. Here he goes. Where are you going, Fred? Tackle? They want to tackle Jasper. Now, does Jasper have school? They're not saying snow day today, so finally gets to go in, maybe? Talk to Max the dog. I'm gonna have to wake up Kenyon to get Max downstairs. It didn't work for Darlene. Darlene's like, I tried. Max needs to pee. Will, or he's gonna go out there. May run out of time. Vanessa's well rested. Where is she? She's right there. Okay, never mind. There's Darlene. Okay, let's see. Vanessa, can you pick up Max? Alana's birthday today. About to become an elder. Alana's late for work. And this is a job. This is only her second day going into work after getting the job, then getting married, getting time off, and then getting PTO for having 4 children in relatively rapid fashion. Oh, after all this, it's a snow day. Man, okay, we're in this like blizzard over here. These kids, we're having a problem. Now, I wonder if the school bus will still show up, because it has happened. I might have them go in anyway. I don't quite know what to make of that, because that's the only time I can remember the school bus showing up when it's been a snow day, and it's happened, I think it was 3 days in a row it happened, at least 2. There wasn't one, I don't think, the day before. Maybe I'm wrong. It does start to run together. It's a video game after all. It's The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Got 23 contestants lined to make that 24 contestants as Solkanar gets in there for the next Twitchy Tides game. If you want to get in on it, all you have to do is type !play. I actually got to go ahead now and take my hourly break now. My timing got thrown off a little bit earlier when some of the Twitch interface didn't want to cooperate in this computer that I normally use. The other one was booting up, so anyway. So it'll be about a 5-minute break. On the other side of this break, we'll be back with Twitchy Tides. Winner gets a Warsake Foil Prime card. An item from the NashvilleLou collection that'll give you a boost in the fun new game Meta Battler. 24 players, 24 contestants in the pool right now. !play gets you in. We'll have the game on the other side of this break, and then more of The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Stay tuned. right, coming back from break, NashvilleLou Live. We'll have more of The Sims 3 here in just a moment, but right now we're getting ready for Twitchy Tides. We have 26 contestants, soon to be 27 as I'm going to join the fray as well. In the event that I win, the prize will go to second place. The overlay down. This exclamation point play, but we're going to get going here in just a moment. The winner of this Twitchy Tides game will receive a Warsaken foil prime card and an item from the NashvilleLou collection that'll give you a boost in the fun new game, Meta Battler. TwitchyTides.io. Website has more information about this very fun game. We have 27 contestants. Starts now. Good luck. It's Twitchy Tides here on NashvilleLou Live. The field of 27. It's Debo the Shark. On just above the midpoint of the screen and tearing through. We're down to 17. Early exit for my fish. Who'll be the winner of this Twitchy Tides game? Big Worm. That's us down to 15 remaining. Debo the Shark, this time working left to right. Bottom half of the screen. My goodness, we're down to 10. Make that 9. Now Pink Felicia, top part of the screen, working right to left. We're down to 7. Make that 6. Viper Czar eliminated. A half dozen remain. Who's going to be the winner? Debo, just below that midpoint. Taking out Drumar and 4. Slayer, we're down to 4. Naznara, Prince Paradox, RCP ADG, and Autumn's Toys, the final 4 remaining in this Twitchy Tides game here on NashvilleLou Live. Big Worm with a hook for RCP ADG, and we're down to 3. Cannonball, and that's going to do it. Taking out Naznara and Autumn's Toys. Congratulations, Prince Paradox. Victorious in this Twitchy Tides game. I love how easy it is to copy over the information. One click and a paste. Have everything I need information-wise about a given game of Twitchy Tides. Alright, so congratulations on the win, Prince Paradox. Come on. There we go. We're back open for the next Twitchy Tides game. So here's your spot now. Get in now. Do so by typing exclamation point play. You're in chat to get in the next Twitchy Tides game. Go ahead and bring the slate down. Get back into it with The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Kenyon is asleep. Alana heading to work. She's 1 day away from aging up to, or 0 days away, aging up to elder status. She began in-game at least. First time she made an appearance, she was a police officer. Apparently stopped being a cop. Then has worked in the military field and had a lot of PTO, a lot of maternity leave. I went for her second day of work. I'm hoping it'll go well enough for that she can get a boost, although she's late for work, so that's not a good thing. But if she can, athletic, she got to get a boost. She's going to pass basic training. At least her mood's good. I'd like to see if she gets at least one promotion out of 2 days of work. I don't know if that's going to happen. But Saturday and Sunday to be off, get paid time off, of course. And then on Monday, at like 6 a.m., retire. And then be done with it as far as her having to worry about that gig. But if she can get a promotion, that's a little bit more money she'd make for that pension. A huge pension from 2 days of work. This is probably going to play out for her. Already got 5 people in for the next Twitchy Tides game. You can join the list by typing !play in chat. So, Lana on her way to work now. It's 4 minutes past check-in time. Oops. Kenyon's going to have to get up, because I've tried here with the kids to have... I don't know why Max wouldn't respond to the... I mean, kids trying. Maybe I need to get Vanessa a chance to actually complete the process. Maybe she'll be able to coax puppy dog right here, Max, who needs to go outside to pee. It's the problem. He's not willing to be picked up. That's a problem. While Vanessa did get that unfortunate trait of evil revealed. Hopefully she'll at least get Max to let her pick him up. And Max and cooperating. Guess what, Kenyon? You're not going to get well rested. You're getting up right now to take this puppy downstairs. You can't do it, then we got a real problem. All right, Vanessa, well, you tried. Let's see. We drink some juice. Hope we have some more waffles left over. All out of waffles. Guess what? Juice. Let's not waste it. Darlene. Okay. Working on some artwork down here. It's another snow day. I want to find a mod that keeps it where it doesn't have this kind of snow level. What is this? Jacob Sutton Vaughn. Romantic interest. She got to go to prom, but the rest of the week snowed out. Although I do wonder if that... I mean, the bus, it hasn't shown up, so maybe it won't today. It didn't make a whole lot of sense for the school bus to show up with the snow day cancellations, but it happened nonetheless. Can't quite explain that. Why it's... The snow is just not stopping. Okay, the problem is you get like these thunderstorms that last for days, and that gets the cats freaked out, and that's their excuse to run outside, hoping they won't get fleas. Okay, Jasper, what you doing, buddy? Like, dude, my first day of school been delayed. I don't want to get an evil trait. We had the repair guy show up overnight to fix the toilet, or late night, so that's... You can use that now, and this should all work just fine. Vanessa's gonna have some juice. Darlene... Well, there's... I guess Darlene didn't have exactly a huge meal herself with the... whatever was left of the waffles. I guess not that filling, but... At the end of the world. Kenyon. Oh, you know what? It's so funny. I forgot about with the... I mentioned it earlier. There's Snowy wanting to wake up Kenyon. Very much on brand, these cats. Animals wanting to wake up. In this case, I need Kenyon to get up. Okay, all right, Kenyon, this time. It's not like every other time we're just here to... Just to greet you, not understanding this. Snowy. I can't get mad at Snowy. All right, Snow, you gotta get some food. How about that? Tackle. Bread. Jasper's got to get cleaned up for the day, pal. Want to socialize? Not telling you to pull a pounce move, whatever, but I'm not really going to be. But it won't be Darlene, but Vanessa. She really don't need to either. Or people with, like, social needs at the moment. No, somebody's going to be social that don't even necessarily want to help you out of it. Meet someone new. Fred. Come on, let me out of the house. I can sniff Jasper. How about that? Easy way to get a little boost. As opposed to a tackle, just a sniff. Friendly sniff. Jasper can hold off on going to get cleaned up for the day for just a minute. Don't go out there and mess with a raccoon by the trash can. Please. Not much upside to that. A little friendly sniff. All right. Now. Kenyon. Actually worked. He got maxed. Dog Whisperer Kenyon. Hope they'll switch outfits without putting the dog down. As in setting him down. Oh, come on. Oh, was it already too late? For all that max P in the... Making you change clothes anyway, Kenyon. There. A principle. Alright, let's discourage that behavior from Max. School for being a piggy, ping. Don't do that. If they do, you can take me downstairs. Be a piggy. Max is really taking a liking to Kenyon. He's chosen Kenyon as BFF. Careful that forever thing, because Kenyon, 94 days. Alright, how about this? Kenyon. Pick up pet. Go here. So Lana, it's business as usual. Looks like the kids, maybe they go to school after all. Steal candy. Vanessa literally went to steal candy from a baby. What a twist. Jasper. If you got school, go to school. Get that bath real fast. Stealing candy business. Your own brother, no less. Don't do that. The deer comes by. Alright. At least that's close enough to work for today there, Jasper. There was the deer for the first time. Raccoon. A Bambi deer. A name. Molly Holden's like, why am I wearing shorts out here in the snow and a short sleeve shirt? There's ankle deep snow and I'm wearing this. Let's see. Okay, we're giving it a work hard. If I had known they were actually going in, I would have planned better as far as some of this. Oh, hygiene not so good there for Darlene. Oops. But they're fun, you know, normal effort. Get the work done. And differentiate for work hard here for Jasper. Slowing up your sisters and everybody else. Meanwhile, Fred's like, all right, you're ignoring me. On my way of the things here in the kitchen, thank you very much. Social time. Let's sniff hand with Max the dog. Alana's at work. Darlene, Vanessa, Jasper all on their way to school. I guess Jasper's first day of school for Jasper at long last. Despite the supposed snow day. It's like school optional day. That didn't work out so well. I'm not sure why I did that. I've never experienced that with this game. Surprise. Sleeping. I'll be stealing candy from a baby there, Vanessa. Quite the problem we've got with Vanessa. Watch a raccoon. Watch a deer. Part-time job and option. It's a Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live on the other side of 6 p.m. Eastern. Got 13 people in right now for Twitchy Tides. If you want to join the list, all you have to do is type !play in chat. !play for Twitchy Tides. Alright, so Kenyon in here with Max the dog. Luana's at work. I'm just hoping she'll get a promotion. She'll work hard. Although, let's see, is that going to be what makes the difference for? Really, maybe like a bakery might have been a better spot than a military career, but too late now. Latrine cleaner. There's got to be a way to get boosted up from there. Like, is there something she's missing for skill set? What would she have to do to get promoted from latrine cleaner? Although she took all that PTO, so maybe that could be too inclined to give her the big promotion all that fast. So Darlene, school. Better have a good school lunch program here. Yeah, let's go with work hard for both of them. Overwhelms them or whatever, it's a Friday. And they haven't had school in, what, a week? It's Jasper's first day, finally. Gets to the bus in time. Stray dog. Kenyon giving some attention in here to Max the dog. What's the stray dog showing up? Let's sniff hand. Poor doggy. Do you invite him inside? I wonder whose dog this is. Like, can you take possession of a stray dog? How does that work? Is that a good idea for Kenyon at this advanced age, making this decision? I don't know. Like, I don't want to put too much effort into it. Like, if the dog's just gonna run around and leave. Brush stray dog. The chess can wait. He's played a lot of chess in this line. He'll be okay. Affection. Rub belly. Care. Brush. Like a solid brushing. Raccoons, that's all you what. Fred. Playing with a downstairs wall toy. Want some social time and get some fun as well. Go and meet someone new. Meet the dog. Hiss at a raccoon. In this case, I might not be disinclined to go with that, but I don't want to encourage that sort of behavior in general. Sniff Max. That's the easy one right there. Where's Max? There's Max. Friendly sniff. Max, what you doing? Run around. Hey, just chill there, dude. Raccoon. He patted. Dude, go back here. Oh, cats. I miscollected a Fred. No, I'm sure I didn't miscollect a Fred. Friendly. Or was it the other way around? Yeah, Sniff Max. Friendly Sniff. Snowy. Coming downstairs. Chase a raccoon. Playfully pounce at Fred. Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Make snowman. She's supposed to be at school, right? Did they just go to school and make a snowman? What's going on here? Okay, this is interesting to me now. There's no school, they went. And now they're just playing around here in front of the school. Wasn't expecting this. Hey, a little bit of bonding time for the three of them. You know what? Make a snow. This is very odd. Okay, look, they went to school. I can't blame them. It's like they didn't. Now we know what happens if you get on a school bus on a snow day. This is the sort of thing you do like an investigative report on a TV news station about. I worked with some great investigative reporters in my time. The TV news biz. Get Mike Deese, and then they were getting some answers. I don't know, will Jasper not cooperate as far as helping out? Help build snowman. Come on, team building. Always about you, Jasper. He's like, whatever. Back at the house. So there's no school for him today. I mean, one lack of effort there. The school bus showed up. So, well, maybe there's like it's optional. Options, you can show up. We have a snowman in the backyard, a bed, random odds and ends. Cats out there playing. Nuzzle. Meet someone new, which seems to be a lingering wish there for Fred, which I might go with. Hiss at a raccoon. We'll go with meet someone new. Snowy. Chase a raccoon. I'll add it to the list since there's nothing else there. But we have you playfully pounce. Fred. Don't pounce him into the pools and like a tackle in the winter into the water. I think that would go poorly for both. Well, where's the stray dog? Did it leave? I wasn't paying attention. Is it in here in the living room? It did just disappear. Where'd the stray dog go? The stray just took off. Yeah, that's on you for giving the brush, and that's all he's looking for. Let's see it jump. Okay, I guess the stray dog left the territory. There's Max. I don't know. There's an alien named Crypto, which was interesting. In the last episode. Who in the world came up with that? I want to see if it says stray or stray dog. No interactions available. Okay, so the stray dog took off. And look, at this point, Kenyon doesn't need to be adopting animals. 94 days. And that got to full at 90, so. But at least we got downstairs here with Max. When he needs to pee, we can let him outside instead of having to, like, have several members of the family unsuccessfully try to pick him up. What is this? The lawn is at work. Okay, it's mid-morning. You know what? You can work hard. Kids have dropped any pretense of actually having to do any work there. Let's see. You know, let's have them come home. Well, now we know what happens if they go to school on a non-school day. Build a snowman. Or maybe they can finish the snowman first. Vanessa just discovered how to make an evil snowman. Wow, what a twist. That was the big reveal earlier with her birthday. Because she her school wasn't doing well enough. Because she couldn't go to school because it was closed due to snow. As a result, she was punished. Or it's just that's the way her personality played out. There we go. Okay, so the snowman looked to be complete. Classic snowman. Classic. Versus the evil. What does the evil one look like? Oh, look, that's the evil snowman. It's got a pitchfork. It's got a red mustache. Look at that. Funny. I don't even ever run across that in this game. That's the evil snowman. Then over here, there's the good guy. Now, how do you get a pitchfork? I got a broom. Well, it all started with Neptune. And we co-opted Neptune to get the pitchfork to a certain someone. Now I've got it. It's the evil one. All right, I guess to get them home, just hit the click to go home button for all three. Boom, boom, boom. Hopefully they'll do that in a calm and orderly fashion. We'll see. We'll let things work themselves out with that. Kenyon. Standing there in the living room. The stray dog disappeared. You have an actual real dog there that playing some chase. Okay. Although it's pretty much fun for Max is gonna age up. I can have Max sleep over here. Not you. Oh, Let's have Max and Kenyon play for a little bit. Because if worst comes to worst, I'll have Kenyon take him back upstairs. It's not shouldn't be too difficult. I'm just not sure when during the day the aging up will happen. Bit of a mystery. It's The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. We got 20 people lined up for the next Twitchy Tides game. If you want to join the list, just type !play in chat. !play for Twitchy Tides. Here are The Sims 3. Kenyon playing with Max Stone the dog, Alana working hard, kids coming home hopefully, and then Trevor asleep. So Trevor's getting some rest, so he'll be in a good spot, ready to play and have some fun. He learned how to walk. He knows how to use the potty chair. He's got time, 3 days till he ages up. Career skills. And you'll get some very small little boosts of lifetime rewards as a young child. That doesn't really start to add up until you get a bit older. All right, there's Tarek, the housekeeper. Pay the bills. Although it'll usually tell you a little red thing will pop up. You just click the button. Saves you the time of somebody having to walk outside that wouldn't otherwise be doing that. Like Kenyon, for example. Play some chase here. This puppy. Fred's like, what about me? What about Fred? Luther's not here. Alana's not here. Meet someone new. You already know Tarek. Maybe I can get... If they go across the street to the Winterfest, there are people over there. Look. People, animals, etc. Maybe we can have... Because at least one of them was wanting to go. Although maybe I ran out of time. A lot of different wishes there for Vanessa. Maybe that evil snowman. That was a surprise. I'll hang out with Alana when she's at work. Feed Snowy a treat. Or Snowy's wanting to go to the backyard scratch and post. See, that's the one that's back in the quarantine section. Snowy went all the way back there. Look at that. All right, Snowy, stop it. And it's misleading because this, for whatever reason, this meter, when you switch during a paused game, it doesn't give you an accurate representation. Everything else is correct, but this is not going to be right. Of course, if the need to scratch was there, Snowy wouldn't be back over here. Although Snowy did a lot of damage to it, apparently. I got that scratch meter filled back up. Why don't you go over there and greet the sim? That'd be a nice thing to do. I was thinking at least one of them was wanting to go to the Winter Festival. This would be the last day for that to happen. But it could have been a wish that I didn't click on. Now it's gone. Wouldn't be for Trevor. He's too young to have that on his list. Or it might have been I wanted to have Jasper go over there just to meet somebody new. But somebody else is on that. I got Jasper and Fred go with one of the adults. Just to get that meet someone new. Alana's at work. Kenyon. So Darlene's home. Expensive hamburger. Food there for Darlene. Vanessa's also hungry. That's one thing. If they had had school, they would have been kind of in a bad spot. Basic things they didn't get a chance to take care of before they left. But first things first, get some food. Hamburger. Jasper. He's riding a bicycle in this weather? Now, why did your sisters leave you behind? I know Vanessa's evil, but what's Darlene's excuse? And that's not me just saying that about Vanessa. It really is evil for her. Jasper. Now I'll take the bike. In the snow. But you know what? Jasper loves the outdoors. No, it's not true. No, Trevor's the one that loves the outdoors. This doesn't even fit that. Hey. Lucky. Well, kid, if that's what you want to do. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let me get back over here. There we go. Meanwhile, back at the house. And I was like, what? Got Kenyon. Definitely an elder. And then you got Max. Puppy who's going to age up to an adult later in the day. Playing a little bit. Playing too strenuous there for Kenyon. Speaking of strenuous, Alana, I'm hoping she'll get that promotion at work. Maybe the athletic skill thing. Let's see. No, that's not really. That's one of the athlete side. I think yeah, that's an option. Not really. Work hard. See if that pays off. Darlene. Vanessa about to get some hamburger. Jasper riding a bicycle home for some reason. Elias sisters. They took the cab. Like, maybe Jasper had his bike there. Maybe he steal the bike. Didn't swipe it, did you, kid? And then Trevor's like, I'm asleep. Don't worry about me. Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Again, thinking about that outdoor post. Scratch and post. Fred. Now, if they specifically want the post as a something that will give them a lifetime happiness boost, okay. But that's not what we're talking about here. Plus, the meter's only about halfway down anyway for Fred. Let Fred go upstairs, scratch on the cat condo, snowy. Reading Sim. Of course, thinking about a raccoon. Wanting to chase a raccoon. These cats. They're opportunistic. There's Max, the dog, over here. That's Fred, never mind. Max has the attention of Kenyon. They're playing some chase. Maybe Kenyon wants to... Well, he's having fun, isn't he? Tutor Jasper and his skill. Tutor N. Logic. Well, if school's off for the day, I'll teach you some logic, kid. Jasper. Grasp the basics of logics. RXN.exe. Thank you for the follow, RXN. Thank you, thank you. Greetings and welcome, NashvilleLou Live. Playing The Sims 3. We'll have a game of Twitchy Tides coming up. You can get in on that by typing !play in chat. !play for Twitchy Tides. Here with The Sims 3. Kenyon having a little bit of tutoring session here for Jasper. It's been this week-long snow day, which has actually caused some problems to the point when Vanessa aged up. She wasn't doing well enough in school that had the game randomly, or not so randomly, assign her a trait, and that trait ended up being evil. That was a twist. Evil or not, they're both enjoying hamburgers, both her and her sister, Darlene. $220 simoleons go by. Tutoring. Oh, that's the money coming in from the pension for Kenyon. That's part of the idea with Alana going into work this Friday. Hoping that she would get a promotion so she would have a somewhat larger pension. Jasper improved his logic skill level 3. He'll start level 3 to an early childhood peg box development. One of those puzzle games as a kid. A real young kid. Chat with Jasper. Buy a chemistry lab table. Buy a logic book. I have a lot of logic books. Okay. Talk to Max. Yeah, Max. Right here. Just look to your right there, Jasper. Section. Talk to. So we're good on the tutoring for now. Have you talked to the dog? Everybody gets in the way there of Tarek, the housekeeper. They did. Meanwhile, where are you going, Snowy? Let me guess, you're going to the post. Say... You up here, just like Fred. You up here and scratch on the cat condo. More like it. Oh. I hope Darlene's okay. Alright, well, she does need a... get a shower would be a good idea. I'll send her upstairs for that. Things were kind of rushed when I thought they had school. At the point the school bus showed up, they went, and nobody was there, so they built snowmen in front of the school and then came back home. Alright, so Vanessa. You come up here before Tarek comes up here to clean. Take evil bath, take evil shower. I mean, she's really getting to this gimmick. The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. We've got Twitchy Tides coming up. Exclamation point play in chat. Get you in for that. Jasper. All right. Have some food. Always put the... No, we got... Jasper, buddy. I appreciate you helping out, but we're paying Tarek. He'll keep working until the stuff's done. You don't have to do it. Part of the gig. We could buy a chemistry lab table, or at least reserve the spot. Biologic book. We have these books already. It's a chemistry lab table. I mean, it's gotta learn somehow, I guess. That is a problem, this whole not going to school for a week thing. It's gonna be... The educational process is gonna be somewhat... but different for this one. Learn painting skill. Let's see, now is this his up here? Take painting. We'll sell it. He didn't have to. I came from all the way up here to sell the thing. Better idea is having him have some food. Alright. They eat like half a hamburger? I think serving size 1/2. Go bad or something? Spoiled hamburger. This one's very nice quality. What this one, Kenyon? Okay, I guess not. Very nice quality. Most appetizing place to be chowing down. And the people that from time to time they give you these random updates on Willow. Handiness skill, level 6. Athletic skill, level 7. Giving you the scoops. Kenyon. Hamburger before it goes bad, apparently. Alana working hard. Fun meter's getting low, but hopefully making a positive impression amongst the bosses. Outstanding mood. Oh. Hoping for context clues like get a promotion, because when that starts to show up, that's usually a sign it's going to happen soon. And when it doesn't, well. Although again, this is only her second day on this gig after having a ton of PTO, so they might not be in a hurry to promote her. Kenyon having some food, Alana at work, Darlene getting a shower, Vanessa getting a shower, Jasper having some food, Trevor sleep. I don't remember if infants can reach well-rested status or that's an option, or toddler. I say infant, it's toddler. Age up to child, although not in another 3 days. Buddy Max the dog. Now, there is the thing about wanting to get across the street to at least meet somebody new. There were some people over there before. Despite this being a school day. Maybe Jasper's wanting to get over there, or just to meet somebody new. Open up a spot. Really can't be Alana because she's at work. Kenyon. I can have him go. But then who's going to be watching? Trevor. I mean, Darlene, she's here. She doesn't have to go. To be able to watch. I just don't want them to get in trouble for, or Trevor to have problems if being home without proper supervision. I think one of them had that as a wish. I just didn't get it before it disappeared off the list, which might indicate overall lack of interest, but not necessarily. Kenyon's like, whatever. Hey, look, at this point. Happy to have Kenyon still here in the mix. Trying to teach him stuff to Jasper. Alright, enough of the food. Let's become friends with someone, not meet someone new. That's different. That's what the cats had that, right? That was Fred. Want to meet someone new. If you take a cat outside, you risk them getting fleas and the whole flea bath thing. Let's let Kenyon eat here for a moment. So Jasper, you get a bath. There's Max the dog. And I have 2 dog food bowls, just like I have 2 cat food bowls, because there were multiple dogs here at one point. Probably will be again before too long, but for now, especially with Kenyon at this advanced age, we're kind of sticking with what they got here for a moment. 6 people, 3 animals. A lot going on here in the house. It's The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Got 22 contestants lined up for the next Twitchy Tides game. All right, I'm going to bring the slate up now. I'm going to take my hourly break now. It'll be about a 5-minute break. On the other side of this break, we'll have our next Twitchy Tides game. 23 contestants lined up at the moment. If you want to get in on it, you can do so by typing !play in chat. Again, hello to everybody watching over on Kick, but remember, if you want to get in on Twitchy Tides, get in on the chat. That's exclusive over here on the Twitch side, but happy to have you watching either place, nonetheless. So back in just a few minutes with Twitchy Tides, and then more The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Stay tuned. right, coming back from break, NashvilleLou Live. We'll have more of The Sims 3 here in just a moment. But right now, we're getting ready for our next Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast. Last chance to get in on it. You can do so by typing !play in chat. Take the overlay down. I'll go ahead and get in. That'll get us to 25. In the event that I win, the prize will go to the second place finisher. For the winner, it's not me. Whoever won the prize for this will be a Warsaken foil prime card and an item from the NashvilleLou collection that you can use to get a boost in the fun new game Meta Battler. Just that extra bit of time. Because it can be frustrating to have somebody say last call or you're getting people in and you're trying to get in ahead of it and you just miss it. Or by the time you hear it, they've already started it. So I try to be cognizant of that, and there's sometimes delays and such. All right, so we have 25 contestants, and here we go. Good luck. It's Twitchy Tides here on NashvilleLou Live. Start with Pink Felicia, working upper mid. Super spin from Autumn's Toys finally takes out Felicia, but damage done. We're down to 15. Big worm with a hook there for Cesaro NLV. We're down to 14. This is Twitchy Tides here on NashvilleLou Live. We'll have more of The Sims 3 coming up in just a bit. Well, thank you, Prince Paradox, for watching. Appreciate it. I'm out, so my fish won't be the winner. We're down to a dozen. Depth charge. Strike out of nowhere. Did right there. We're down to 9. I love the variety between the Vape Ape, Clownfish, and these new ones. Meanwhile, Pink Felicia working bottom row. We're down to a half dozen left. Who will be the winner of this Twitchy Tides game? Big Worm takes out Jungle Banana. We're down to 5. Unmata, Fonny T, Chucky, Solkanar, and Autumn's Toys, the final 5. Cannonball. And that'll do it. Taking out Chucky, Fonny T, Autumn's Toys, and Solkanar. Unmata victorious. Congratulations on the victory, Unmata. Yeah, I love this. With one click, I can copy over the information for this entire game, and it's copy paste, and then boom, I've got it saved. It allows it to be done, and we can expedite it. Keep things moving at a brisk pace when it comes to live streaming, and this makes it a lot easier, at least in my experience. So, second win of the day here on NashvilleLou Live for Unmata, who got the victory. Congratulations on the win. Gonna slate back up for just a moment. We're back open for the next Twitchy Tides game. !play. Type that in chat if you want to go ahead and secure your spot in that next Twitchy Tides game we'll have coming up the next hour. I'm not sure how much I'll go into the next hour. We're getting close to crunch time when it comes to American football. This time of day, on a Thursday at this time of year, get pulled in a lot of different directions. And you got to keep in mind, there are relevant games in American college football that will go past 1 a.m. Central, at 2 a.m. Eastern. Keeping on the East Coast, you got to really, these like top 10 teams playing. It's also on national television. These things are not coincidental. All right. Oh. There we go. So bring the slate down. We've got it back open for the next Twitchy Tides game with exclamation point play. So what I thought might be some sort of surprise school day, since that school bus showed up again. It's been an entire week, it's been snowing. And the kids fell behind to the point they punished Vanessa on her aging up for not doing well enough in school that I didn't get to pick the category, and she got evil as her trait that was revealed. So that was an unpleasant twist for her. Contemplating having them go, some of them go across the street there to that winter festival, but there wasn't that much interest or demand or whatever from them. More, one of the cats wanted to, like, Fred wanting to meet somebody new. But I think the easier move is to have somebody come inside the house, not have, you take the animals outside, you run that risk of fleas. Especially with the cats, that can be a huge hassle. Snowy. Upstairs, they've been trying to get out to use the scratching post on the mentioned fleas on the quarantine section. That's set up when you've got a cat that has fleas that you have to keep separated, that refuses to take a flea bath. You have to do something. So that's what I did. What's Fred doing over here? Play with a wall toy. There's this wall toy, not the one out back. Uh-huh. That's right, Fred. I'm watching, buddy. Another Willow update. She's now a squadron leader. I don't know why I get these updates on Willow. She's on the list of like a few people that, for whatever reason, give you a lot of updates on. Already have 8 people in for that next Twitchy Tides game. You can join the list by typing exclamation point play in chat. Darlene looks like she's looking up at the camera. I'd have to go to school all week. Don't get mad at me, my grades. I did my homework. 100%. I followed it snow day every day. That's how it's been for. Still has time before reaching young adult status, but a lot of snow. An inordinate amount. So we got this. Delete to sell it. Make a little bit of room. Jacob Sutton Vaughn. Romantic interest there. That's one thing. These snowy roads, if they did a prom, they managed to get that in, but not actually school. That they couldn't pull off. I like the idea of her going over there to play the guitar at the festival, but I don't know. That's something she actually wants to do. Snowy is over there on the cat condo. I have Darlene come over here. Feed Snowy. As long as Snowy is at least somewhat hungry. If they're full, the treat won't work. Okay, that's not the time to try the treat. Snowy just ate. Trevor and his crib. Alright. Be a good time for Darlene to go get Trevor. Trevor's like, no, Lou, you gotta click Darlene and have her be the one to get me. I'm the one sitting in here. Maybe we can have Darlene teach Trevor how to talk. Kenyon down here with the burgers. Remember, Kenyon, we've got Tarek here, the housekeeper. You don't have to clean up, but you know if I don't stop him, he's going to wash all the dishes in the room. Not a surprise. All right, the open showers. There will be soon enough. You go here, Kenyon. Darlene, you go in there and teach your young brother how to talk. Tarek's like, gross. I clean that up. Lucky you, Tarek. Vanessa getting a shower up here. Alana working hard. Fun meter's low. Strained. Could stand a few hours of fun. Looking, hoping for some context clues about a promotion, but I don't know if that's actually in the cards for her. She's about to age up to elder. It's not too far. Probably later in the day. But Kenyon, make sure you don't decide to clean things up. Leave it there. Got your paying to do it, do it. I got the cats over here. Dog, Max. Where you going, Max? Eat from the bowl. All right. Kenyon seems to be the one person that can actually get Max to allow to be picked up. Darlene tried, Vanessa tried, Alana, the mom tried. I like Kenyon. I don't think it would let me with Jasper. See how this goes. Owen Reese. If I had Fred run out there, I'd like sniff down, meet somebody new, then maybe that would count. But I don't think it's worth the effort on that versus just getting somebody to show up here. I should have had when the repair person showed up the last time. That would have been the better time. Almost a teddy bear sitting here randomly. You know what? We'll leave it there for now. Pesky pop-ups. The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Got 11 people lined up for the next Twitchy Tides game. If you want to join the list, just type !play in chat for Twitchy Tides. Here are the Sims 3. So now there's Max, who's going to be becoming an adult in one day. Get a separate bed, but then you're starting to take up even more room, somewhat limited space. Outdoor bed doesn't really seem right in this weather. I know the cats are on that second floor cat condo. They're not really affected by the weather. Really, the thing I can do is just bring this thing downstairs. Set it right here, but then like this thing's huge, takes up a ton of space. Question me the bladder. You sleep up here. Oh, chew. Maybe that's not an option. Is there a smaller dog bed? Miniature? Not quite sure. I mean, a big bed's okay, it just will take up a lot of space. Little critter pet bed, but that's for cats, really. Maybe the better way to do this is to go by function, pets, dogs. There we go. A little critter, I guess so. Got a green one from right here. Nah, not much free space. We put it here. There, okay. 125 simoleons. Maybe we can sell the thing. At least some of that back. Okay, so there's a place where Max can get some sleep. Once that meter for the bladder hits the B, actually go outside and do the right thing. Snowy and Fred are both upstairs. Vanessa finished her. Well, she's about to get a shower. Or that's, she probably just finished it, yeah. Just takes that half second for the hygiene. Or if it's a cat, it'll say scratch. Or if it's a dog, it'll say destruction. That meter, that particular one, it's a problem for some reason. And that I don't know if there's any sort of fix for as far as the mods go. Options here for Vanessa. 5 snowmen. Bit much late in the winter. donate 100 simoleons to undermine charity. I remember she's got the evil trait. Oh my. Watch a deer. More of a noble interest. Undermine a charity. I don't think I've ever seen this. Look at that. Donate 100 simoleons to undermine charity. Quite sure what to say to that one. Darlene. Alright. Teach me how to talk. Well, Lana finished work for the day. 1 year anniversary working at the Civic Center. To a party. Her second day, she's actually been in there. Celebrates a year of productive work. Had 4 kids at the time. Worked all in 2 days. Alright. Going home and a buggy of some sort. Look at that, Alana got the promotion, so it worked out. The promotion to mess hall server. Right, so the plan worked. So Alana got the promotion. So she'll have the weekend. Get paid on the weekend. Then when Monday rolls around, she'll be an elder by that point. I'll have her retire. And so there'll be at least a second level as far as the pension goes. Worth her having to go in and work hard for those 2 days after all that time with that PTO she got. Nice work if you can get it. Get that Lanny Poffo WCW contract. All right. Kenyon. Here's upstairs here to pet Snowy. Lana's home. All right. Bond meter low. Hygiene moderate. What are you doing in there, Jasper? Check out new object. What Vanessa's doing? Oh. Donate money to undermine charity. That is something. Snowman, I can at least better argument for that than the undermining charity intentionally. So Darlene, teaching her younger brother how to talk. Forever, and then Jasper's the third of the 4 kids, but he's the oldest son. Want to check out the object then, kid? The evil laugh, Vanessa. I mean, she really is like leaning into that whole evil thing. Like everything she does, like it's not go to sleep. It's evil slumber. And it was. Let's see. Not cleaning up. Oh, wait a minute. Is the Tarek's got to still be there? Okay, the car is out front. That's how you know when the car with the maid service emblem there. If that's a magnet stuck to the car. So the people in the room won't be happy about it, but it will be cleaned up. It's to be done by somebody who's being paid to do it. Jasper, where can we get with you? Jasper. Yeah, still with that chemistry lab table, dude. They want me to go to school? They don't know how to salt the roads here. Alright, well, let's see if I were to buy one of these. Playing The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. We'll have another Twitchy Tides game coming up. Got 13 people in for it right now. If you want to join the list, just type !play in chat. All right. Miscellaneous kids. Trying to find it. I know this gets covered up a bit with the overlay. One of the few times it happens in the game, we get this giant list. Can't really search by name, unfortunately. So, where is this chemistry table of which you speak? Man, I'm playing this on a large television, but even with that, I'm squinting. Get my broadcasting glasses out like I'm calling men's lacrosse. Not for sure it's here. I just look over the titles, opposed to guessing. Maybe I should just try a different category. Different way. Family inventory? No. Got a couple of those chess sets sitting in there. the gravestones. That's not what I was going for. Function, sort by room. Outdoors. Or activities. I don't think that really qualifies. Chemistry table. I don't know if that... I mean, it says surfaces, talking about tables. Maybe there's the... Okay. Miscellaneous surfaces. Forest Moon Bar. Trying to find where the science lab table is. Toys, furniture. Hobbies and skills. There we go. Catalyst Chemistry Lab Station. Quite the branding. 1,000 simoleons. Alright, well. Kid can't go to school. None of the kids can. It's snow. Yeah, it's taking up quite a bit of space. I just won't alarm the neighbors at all. What about the wires and all this over here? By the water. I mean, I don't have to put it over here where they can use it. Put it next. Right next to the horseshoe pit. What could go wrong? We're in the same vicinity. Don't throw it across this way. 1,000 simoleons. We'll leave it out there in the yard. In the snow. And with these frozen beakers. Alright, at least that's a boost though, right? Fulfilled. Discover a potion. Buy a logic book. They already have a bunch of logic books. Discover a potion. Although not right now. Where's Snowy? Greet Sim. Sniff hand. Where are they going? Staging a walkout? Oh, Darlene's upstairs. Oh, they're doing a check out the new object. Oh. I knew you were doing that. I want to put it all the way over here. Oh, they're heading there. No time to move it. Pull it. They've already started heading this way. Okay, well. I want to go check out the new lab table. Actually, let's discourage that. This one on my terms. Look, you trying to want to make a snowman. She's got an agenda with those snowmen. Don't think there's enough time in the winter. Alright. Nessa. My writing skill. For Snowy. Maybe Snowy would be happy for a treat now. I don't know. Feed treat. Although, actually, that's hold off on that since Darlene's upstairs actually trying to teach Trevor how to talk. I need some food, but okay. We'll chat for now. Yeah, it's getting halfway. They still got several days. What, 3? Before he ages up, and that's the last one on the list. So it should be in a pretty good spot on that. Jasper. No, stay inside, dude. What is this hat? Oh, that's her, because she's in the military. That's her service outfit. Lana, overworked, strained. All right. Oh, you have a bath. Bubble bath on here? There's bath. All right. Regular bath. Darlene upstairs with Trevor, Vanessa. Say no, don't make a snowman. Well, what are you gonna do? I'm evil after all. Wanted to donate 100 simoleons to undermine charity. I had to win a game against Kenya on the list there for I actually got to take the donate 100 simoleons to undermine charity just to add it to the list. Wait, there's 2 of them. There's 100 simoleons and then there's just money. Okay, she really wants to donate money to undermine. She must have it out for this charity. The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Got 15 people lined up already for that next Twitchy Tides game. If you want to join the list, just type !play in chat. All right, so Kenyon. Interaction with a cat. Well, the cat's downstairs. Like, whatever, dude. Went to greet Alana first. Snowy, go back up there. Max. What about Max? I said, all right, my new bed. Get some sleep. Finally, Tarek cleaning up the dirty dishes. Looks like you're all done here. Well, about time I got the dishes. Wreck negatively. Snowy. Sniff hand. Fred. See you there, Fred. See if I can convince Tarek to give Fred the cat a brushing. Get these random updates with a few people. Randall got promotion to desk jockey at the police station. Town council update. Nobody moved in. They can't because nobody can get anywhere in the snow. Schools aren't ranking well because nobody can get to them. Now, dude, you didn't finish your work. You just left it sitting there. Oh, I'm done. Past 3:15, I'm out of here. All right, clean that up, Kenyon. Alana, taking a bath. Hopefully getting relaxed a bit. Talk to Vanessa. It'd be easier to have her chat with Trevor. Over here chatting with his sister. Vanessa, the evil one. I hate to say that about her, but it's true. Sense evil. At least she's in elated mood. Well, there's an acquaintance there with her brother actually having a conversation. Kenyon. Wash all dishes in the room. Yeah. What is Snowy meowing about? On the play. We have Snowy go up here. Unless somebody else wanted to interact with Snowy. Sometimes there's a specific animal I want to say hi to. Like, here we go. Feed Snowy a treat. Darlene up there teaching her youngest sibling, her young brother Trevor, how to talk. That's great and all, but I like some food. Maybe have Snowy come up here and get a treat. Soul the Cat, thank you for the subscription. Thank you, and hello. Greetings and welcome. NashvilleLou Live. Greatly appreciate the subscription there, Soul the Cat. Having fun here with The Sims 3. Now this town, they've had snow days the entire week. To the point today, the school bus showed up. I said, okay, school bus is here, but they said it's a snow day. I sent the kids on the bus. They showed up. There was nobody there at school. They built a couple of snowmen and came back home. That was their day. And it was unfortunate because with Vanessa, because her grades were at sea level because she can't get in there to get higher or lower, to boost her grades any, it didn't allow me to choose her trait when she reached the status of teen, and she got evil. Not happy about that. And she's really leaned into it too, like not just get some sleep, but like evil slumber. See there, evil slumber. This game is full of surprises. Also, got Twitchy Tides coming up. 16 people in for it at the moment. You can join the list by typing !play in chat. Kenyon hanging in there. 24 days. Kenyon wants to discover a potion. Ambitious. He already got his lifetime wish some time ago, being a chess legend. Meanwhile, just this man downstairs staring at a countertop. Disgusted. Cleaned up the mess. Thumbs down to Tarek on the housekeeper leaving with the job not finished. I'm done for the day. See ya. Fred with that steel bladder still wanted to use the one outside in the snow. Cats being cats, just kind of doing what they want to for whatever reason. All right, so Alana, after that grueling second day of work, but she got a promotion, which is perfect. So she'll be off for the weekend. And then on Monday morning, I'll have her retire because it might happen later in the evening in game as far as Alana aging up to elder. Kenyon's been an elder for a long time now. A bit older. Got Darlene teaching her brother how to talk. Listen to Ghost Story. Got a ghost story. I got a ghost story. Really, though, for Trevor, he's going to need some food, so... Alright. Not the ghost story or teach to talk, but gift bottle. Feet on floor. Jasper getting another boost there. Is that logic? Playing with the blocks. Okay, he can listen to the ghost story now. So Vanessa really wants to tell this ghost story. Let's hear it. Oh, look at that. Who's she telling the story to? Oh, she's getting into character, if nothing else. Bit different. Okay. What's a Lana thing? Like, what? Her daughter is losing it. It really hasn't been good weather to teach Vanessa how to drive in this week-long snowstorm. Listen to Ghost Story. Clean. Always want to clean things. You too, Kenyon. Listen to Ghost Story. Cats being cats. Exactly, cat. They're going to do what they want. That's why this game feels realistic with the pets expansion pack. The animals, it feels like how animals, sometimes when you tell them to do things, maybe they'll do them, maybe they won't. Especially with cats, they'll see it as a suggestion as opposed to an order. Command. For your consideration at best. So Fred's going to get some sleep on the cat condo, which is a good thing. Snowy. It's Snowy upstairs. Let's Snowy sleep in the bed here. How about that? We got Max. Some sleep in his newly purchased bed that I got for downstairs here. So having him upstairs, he wasn't being receptive to some of the people picking him up to bring him downstairs. And so he needed to go pee, and there was nobody to let him go downstairs because he's a puppy. He can't do it by himself. Like, come on. That's part of it. So let's see this ghost story, how this plays out. Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. We'll have Twitchy Tides coming up here in a bit. You can get in on it by typing !play in chat. I want to see the ghost story process. Okay. Lana. Sitting cross-legged. What they used to call Indian style when I was in school. I don't say that now. These ghost stories, got a mummy. We're sitting around. Look at the campfire. Too bad Vanessa's evil because she's quite the storyteller. She asked me, like, what is the storytelling of what you speak? Tell me more. Darlene's like, okay, I'll clean. I'll do the boring stuff. No, we got... You can leave the litter box outside alone there. It'll be okay, I promise. Trevor's like, hey, don't forget about me. I got the bottle it all up here. Although, Trevor will be alright. Play the xylophone. Get some of that in before it comes time for Jasper to get some sleep. Besides finishing learning how to talk, Trevor's in a pretty good spot, so we'll have him play the xylophone up here. And it's the opposite view what you normally see. Like the inside, this is what the cats would normally see from their point of view from out here. I only get to look at it like this because it was difficult to see everything at once. The other side of it. Playing The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. One more page down on the keyboard here. Again, this particular house, that big pool, does take up a lot of space. As long as I don't put this particular item right next to the fence, this fence does keep everything and everyone inside. Now, if you leave the animals out there for too long, there's always the issue with fleas potentially sneaking out. But that does help. And I really, part of why I've wanted to switch houses is like I like having this area up here for the cats. Works out perfectly. And it does create an extra challenge putting these bunk beds in. There's one in there now for the girls, and then when Trevor's old enough to be out of a crib and in a regular bed, that's when I'll pull a switch in there for that room. At least that's the plan. So, Trevor finished his bottle. Now he's going to play with some of the xylophone. Downstairs, you got Jasper. Grab a seat. Vanessa doing some storytelling. Didn't realize this was in her repertoire. Look at that look there on the face of Alana. She's buying it. She's scared. If you're scared, then say you're scared, Alana. Meanwhile, I got Vanessa. What is it? Discover a potion with that chemistry table. I got to make Jasper happy. She really wants to donate money to undermine charity. I mean, it does seem like a bit much to take 2 of the 4 spots. Get an A in school would require them actually having school. Like 100 something. I wonder like what that would entail if I want to find out. Learned writing skills kind of a tricky one for her because there's not really a spot where that's been a thing. To the point, I'm going to bump it. We'll get 2 of these. If she's going to donate money, let's get a double payoff out of it. That look there with Alana. I love the little The little details, the body language, the facial expressions of The Sims 3. Little details they really nailed in this game. Like the Sphinx, coming out of Egypt. Yeah. And the pirates were doomed to roam the ocean for eternity. What a story. Alright, well, at least it had a conclusion to it. Kenyon. They're listening to the ghost story here. Meanwhile, Kenyon's got other things on his mind. Hi, kid, that's an interesting story. Went upstairs with your mom. Talk to you later. We'll drop the potion. Okay, come on, Alana's about to age up. Come on. I should have Alana chat with Jasper for a moment. And Darlene just insisting on cleaning up. Alright. Clearly would annoy her to just leave it like that, so they're still listening to the ghost story. Applause. Standing ovation. Critics rave. Meanwhile, can Max not get to the bed? Is that the problem? Because I'm tired. Can't sleep. Can't get to the bed. Alright, gonna move the bed, I guess. Didn't know it was too good to be true. We'll put it in the middle of the room. We'll need it like this for like 1 day, so we'll put it right there. If this doesn't work, we'll figure something else out. Hopefully this will work here for Max. It's late. Poor pup. Express fondness. Listen. Marlene cleaning. Lana. I'm gonna chat. Finish the she really is dead set on cleaning up here. Her being Darlene. Oldest of the 4 kids. Alright, a little bit of a boost there for Alana. Pillow fight. Play hopscotch. Or talk to Vanessa. Well, that's the easy one. Talk to Vanessa. Vanessa's upstairs talking with her father. Express fondness. Hey, but Dad, I'm evil. But still, I'm fond of you. My daughter. What's this phone call here for Alana? My Darlene's like, I'm out here, it's cold. Play my guitar. Where's Snowy? Alright, Snowy's asleep. The treat will have to wait. Honor roll, I don't know, that's been taking up space. Go snuggle Trevor, how about that? Uh-oh. Isidro Poole wants to know if Alana Stone would like to go on a date. On who's home with her husband and 4 kids and 3 animals. In a snowstorm. With no notice. Giant no. Kenny, I was like, Lou, I'm still here. Be chatted to. Alright. A little effort to get Darlene up there. Pick up Trevor. A little bit of a boost there. Tickle Trevor, that's an easy one. 250 boost. Well, Trevor's doing okay. Lane's gonna get tired, but it's still early enough in the day. We can have her do some more teach to talk. Vanessa out there chatting with Kenyon. Alana's like, alright, I'm gonna watch some TV for once. Leave me alone and watch TV. He's gonna make me watch Cooking Cable. You better believe I am. Cooking Cable. And that chef up there, the big mustache. Oh, it's different. Different show. Got some variety there on Cooking Cable. Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. We'll have another Twitchy Tides game coming up. We got 20 people, 20 participants already lined up. You can join the list by typing !play in chat. Darlene teaching Trevor how to talk. Vanessa having a conversation with her father. Kenyon. Jasper. What's Jasper doing out here? I escaped. Use that. Make some potions. Jasper can come back inside. Hey, Max. Putting that in the middle of the room. Finally, he's able to get some room. Available space, sometimes a challenge here. Jasper and watch TV and use the bathroom. Harold Ray walking down the road in the snow. Kenyon doing? Okay, finish up the conversation. Kenyon, of course, like he tends to be. He's gotten older. Tired. But, let's see. There's Alana. Try for baby. I mean, they could still, at this point, pull off trying for baby number 5. I don't know. I think they've had a lot of run of luck as far as Kenyon lasting this long, but they can still have some fun. So I think baby number 5 with Kenyon at age 94 days, about to be 95, when that bar reach its maximum capacity at 90 days. How do I get Vanessa to donate money to undermine charity? I might save that when she needs a boost or a mood meter. Get a part-time job. It's got potential. Phone settings. Change ringtone. Make prank call. Maybe she's got to do it on the computer. Have her come downstairs. Jobs and professions. Find job. We got here with Jasper. He's like, all right. Sleep. I'm pretty tired. We do a little bit of painting before he goes to bed. It was small. The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. We'll have Twitchy Tides coming up here before too long. 21 contestants are lined up at this point. You can join the list by typing !play in chat. Available jobs. Mausoleum clerk. Friday through Tuesday. A burial specialist. Receptionist. Beverage consultant. The day spa. Cash register specialist at the bookstore. That might be a good one, because that's 4 to 7 weekdays. So she can start that job and not have to worry about it until Monday. Because they wouldn't start her with 26 minutes to go until 7 p.m. on Friday, because that's except Korea. Let's do it. Yep, and that gave her a boost. I'll add Discover a Potion to her list, although I'm not too hung up on that happening there for Vanessa. The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Meanwhile, upstairs, Dinah Stone died. Dinah was the kitten that showed up here at this house right before Martha moved out. It was like the adoption. Dinah was out there in the snow. Yeah, poor cat. And Dinah was there for like a day, then left with Martha. So the cat passed away. Vanessa's like, wait a minute. That look. Like, oh no. Please don't be loud. Vanessa. Alright, what's she thinking here? Shoo off. Oh, don't be mean to the animals there, Vanessa. I won't tolerate that. Evil's one thing. Evil slumber. Or we'll rush around this way. On his birthday. Oh, did the woohoo not happen in just out of time for her aging up? Sorry, Kenyon. They can still try, right? Happy birthday. Alana has reached elder status. She can now start thinking about retirement and basking in the glow of her accomplishments. All right. Alana now an elder. So Harmony and Randall had a baby named Zane. Harmony is Kenyon's niece. All right, Jasper. You need to go to bed, buddy. Birthday party. It's kind of funny to see Alana there with the white hair. And he's like, come on, dude. I tried. All right. I'm going to go ahead now and take my hourly break. Got 22 contestants lined up for the next Twitchy Tides game. Be back in about 5 minutes. 23 contestants now. If you want to join the list, you can do so by typing !play in chat. On the other side of this break, we'll have Twitchy Tides. Winner gets a Warsaken foil prime card and an item from the NashvilleLou collection you can use to get a boost in the fun new game Meta Battler. Back with that in just a few minutes. NashvilleLou Live, stay tuned. Coming back from break, NashvilleLou Live. Twitchy Tides here in just a moment. Last chance to get in on it. You can do so by typing !play in chat. In fact, I'll do so myself. In the event that I win, the prize will go to the second place finisher. So for the winner of this next Twitchy Tides game, winner gets a Warsake Foil Prime card and an item from the NashvilleLou collection that'll give you a boost in the fun new game Meta Battler. All right, so we begin with 25 contestants. Good luck. It's Twitchy Tides here on NashvilleLou Live. Got some fire there from Autumn's Toys with a burn command. Lighten it up. Cannonball. Bottom half of the screen. Taking out 10 of the 25 competitors. We're down to 15. That included my fish, so I'm out of the mix. Pink Felicia up top. Tearing through, we're down to 10. Who's going to win this Twitchy Tides game? Look out for Big Worm, that hook. There goes Unmata. Eliminated, we're down to 9. Unmata was victorious in 2 of the prior 3 Twitchy Tides games in this broadcast, but out there. Depth Charge. Takes out Soul the Cat, Veerman, and Naznara. We're down to 6. Zach Bonifer eliminated by a hook. Only 5 remain. It's Twitchy Tides here on NashvilleLou Live. Depth Charge. There goes Funko Lover. We're down to 4. Solkanar, Notorious Ninja, Drumar, Force Slayer, the final 4 in this Twitchy Tides game. I know, Soul, it's very cruel of them getting you like that, but you know there can only be one winner. and Twitchy Tides. That depth charge that eliminates Notorious Ninja. We're down to 3. Their depth charge, you see that ominous glowing red. Takes out Drumar and Solkanar. Congratulations, 4-Slayer victorious in this Twitchy Tides game. And again, they've done, Pop Paragon's done such a great job with Twitchy Tides. Makes it so easy to copy over. Just one click and then a paste. All the information about a game is there ready to go. It's the sort of thing that might sound like no big deal, but I assure you is anything but. Before we had Twitchy Tides to help with this sort of thing. Makes it immensely easier for people like me that love live streaming Wax games on the Wax platform, especially on Twitch. Alright, some more prizes will be sent out from my Fulfillments wallet shortly after the conclusion of the broadcast. So congratulations on the win, 4-Slayer. So we're going to keep things going with the Sims 3 theme. Chelsea. She has a very entertaining stream, so we're going to check her out here in just a moment. First, point for me to do a sig out, a cut point for VOD. Turn all my prior broadcasts into highlights, so they stick around indefinitely here on Twitch. That's going to do it for this broadcast of NashvilleLou Live. I'm your host, Lou Pickney. Thanks for watching. See you next time.